Hello? Hello? Okay, so if you need to go to bed, you should go to bed. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, no. Stream will still be here. Unless I get banned between you waking up, the stream will still be accessible. Yeah, but I'm off tomorrow. The nice thing about my job is I don't have to work weekends. I mean, I used to, but no, I don't. Idiot. You slept with my Lunar stream. I don't know how you could with my autism. What's up, Lefty? I'll sleep when I'm dead. I mean, that's reasonable. Okay, so so number one, I guess we can watch the Daily Wrap. So, like, I wasn't watching his shit. My area had a weird power outage for like a few hours, so I was actually planning on like streaming the night stream, but we had like a weird power outage situation. So I was like dealing with that, and then we were like, I got all my like necessary things on battery backup, like fridge and stuff. So I like plugged it all in and shit. And then we're like, oh, let's go watch a movie, and we'll come back. It'll be back on. And then it was. So we saw Asteroid City, the Wes Anderson movie. That movie was one layer too weird for me. It was like close, but I'm too stupid to really understand it. And then so we got back and everything was back on. And then so like I go on to DDM. It's like 9:10 p.m., right? And then he's like doing Q&A and he's got like $7 and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? So is any of whatever the fuck was happening worth watching at all? I'll go to bed when I'm tired. In the meantime, I'll chill and play some Codeine. Very cool. No, nah, yes. Well, we got a no, a nah, and a yes. But Rogeezy's worth like several of you plebs. So. So anyway, we'll watch the Daily Wrap and then we'll see how we feel. So you're worth $1 million then? Yeah, Jacobs. You're worth 1 million pieces of shit. Okay, so we'll start with this, I guess. I'm not gonna do a face touch bet because it's been up too long, but if C-Gang wins, I'll do a coin drop. Let's just do that. Ready? Guess we'll do here. Honor. 12 minutes, try 13.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Saturday, this 8th of July, 2023. A weird day indeed, because of the weird stuff that was going on with the schedule for this weekend.
What should you do to quit puking from a stomach bug? Nothing. Just hydrate with electrolytes.
Shall we? So, here's the deal.
Yeah.
Day, still a great day. Let's talk a little bit about that, shall we? So.
All right, very good.
Here's the deal. Originally, this...
Look, the sooner you realize, Mallow, that you're insignificant, the sooner you can move on with your life, in all regards.
Weekend, it was going to be the usual schedule, where on Saturday I have my React Day of DSP versus the Internet, and I balance that with a late-night gameplay stream. Sunday was going to be a daytime gameplay stream, and we were going to have no stream on Sunday night because I have to film my private Patreon React videos for the month. But...
oh yeah, and then, like... he had some weird interruption that he already projected was going to happen. And then he's like, yeah, I'll talk about it tomorrow during the day stream. And it's like, you're such a bitch, man. Fuck yourself.
Things happen in life. I had some stuff going on behind the scenes, personal stuff that has literally nothing to do whatsoever with my streams. And quite frankly, I never would have even mentioned it to any of you if it didn't affect them. Well, it did. All right. I had to have an interruption to my stream today, no matter what, in the afternoon. And because I had to...
I wonder if whatever it is going to be like Tevin's fault or something.
Have this interruption.
Look at him looking away.
It was going to make more sense for it to be a standard gameplay stream today to be interrupted than my React stream. Why?
He's addressing it again, but won't say what it is.
Yeah.
Well, see, the funny thing is he gets back, right? And he's like, I don't want to address it. I want to play Final Fantasy. It's like, dog, no one gives a fuck about Final Fantasy. Like, until Dent Boxer started giving him money, he had fucking no money on the board, man. It's fucking trash.
Quite frankly, there are people who pay to be members of the channel DSP React. to get their videos watched on this show every
They
week.
stole the other tire.
If
Yeah.
I had a shortened show or a show that was interrupted and broken and disjointed, basically I'm kind of cheating those people out of the value of what they purchased being a member of the channel.
Viewers.
That would be disingenuous.
You gonna pay me? You gonna pay me to play with you, man?
Over-promising and under-delivering. I don't like doing that. So because of that, I decided
play
to
after
do
this if you
a
want.
React show. So today it was a full day of
I don't mind.
gameplay.
I can play some Street
and
Fighter.
Tomorrow will be my React content.
You guys want to
We'll
take
talk
turns,
about that in a moment.
you know,
But
manhandling me? What the fuck?
and tomorrow will be my React content, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But
Hmm.
exactly what time today?
Dude, this is like a pose that Jade would make. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like you can just picture the wheelchair behind him, right? Like, you can literally picture a wheelchair behind him right now. And, like, the wheels are right here under him. Okay, you know what? Fine. Let me help you guys out. Yeah, okay. We don't need to, like... Wait, hold on. I know what to do. Do this. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's use a crayon. I think a crayon would work good. What color are wheelchairs? Like black? Like this. Wait, they're like, hold on. I know what he's wearing. And then we'll take this color. We'll do, let's see, where's the dude, where's the thingy? Is this it? Yeah, okay, you know what, fine. That's fine. Then we'll do crayon. There we go. And then this one. There you go. Something like this. And then his really, really pasty legs under it. These are his, like, twig legs. They extend off screen. Just use your imagination for the rest of it. See? It just comes to life, doesn't it? Alright.
This interruption was going to happen yet. So because of that, I, excuse me, I didn't really have an opportunity to plan everything perfectly. So what I said we would do is as follows. We'll do the level 1 podcast in the morning.
Just
I will do
with
my best
black
to shorten the
legs.
show to around an hour rather than over an hour to an hour and a half. That way we could have more time for gameplay of Final Fantasy 16. The main stream will be Final Fantasy 16. At some point it'll be interrupted. When it does, I'll let you know. I'll go on a break. I'll come back when I can and let you know when we're coming back for more gameplay. All right?
All right.
That was the original plan. It didn't go down like that, and I'll tell you in a moment.
Yeah, okay.
It's going to be the conclusion of Diablo 4, if I could get that far, because some people weren't convinced I could do it. But regardless, that was the rough plan. So how did it happen? Well, we did the level 1 podcast, and I did shorten it to about an hour. So we ended around noonish, and I said, all right, we're actually going to get ready, and we're going to try to jump in to Final Fantasy 16. So I end the podcast, and as I'm ending it, I get a phone call okay, the interruption's gonna happen in a few minutes. And I was like, oh.
Who gave you a phone call? Was it Kat or was it like the person who was doing the interruption? You know, the IRS.
So this is actually kind of earlier than I thought it was gonna be at first. Like, okay, well, if the interruption has to happen now, then cool. What we can do,
dude, like ever since he ignored her when their tire got stolen, she just calls him now instead of texts him. She like can't trust him anymore. It's a trust issue. It's about family.
Let's get the interruption out of the way first. Then let me come back from it, and then we'll just do solid gameplay with no interruption for the rest of the stream. Thing is, I didn't know how long this was going to take. So, basically, I was told I was going to receive a second phone call only a couple minutes from when this interruption was going to happen. So, stay tuned. It's going to happen soon. And I said to my audience, well, even though we ended
it's Kat's counsel,
let's still just kind of chill for a little bit longer here on the stream. And see, just talk until I get this second phone call.
Just talk.
So that's what we did. We ended up doing like 20 minutes of exclusive just talking on stream.
Exclusive just talking on stream. The best content.
Eventually, the second call came in, and I was told, all right, it's going to go down. All right, guys, I got to go.
It's going down.
Put up the ads. I ran that.
I put up the age. 1.
I was gone from stream from around 12:30 till almost 2 p.m. Pacific time, okay?
Okay.
Hilarious about this. So when this phone call came in, I literally grabbed my phone like this, all right? I put it up to my ear like this. I muted the mic, and I even minimized everything. Like I went over to this screen, and on this screen here, where usually I have my, my
why does he still have his like tips thing at the bottom?
Going. I think that I don't know if this camera was right here or if it was on the end, like the right-hand side or over there. But anyway, it was all very, done quickly. And I showed nothing, because obviously it's my private life, has nothing to do with anything on stream.
Okay.
And I talked on the phone, muted it, no one could see it, no lip reading. I kind of put myself to the side.
No lip reading.
Or whatever.
Dude, you're so fucking paranoid. What is wrong with you? What the fuck was this thing that was so like secretive? Like, let's say hypothetically we could read your lips, right? Hypothetically, there's some autist among us who can read lips for some reason. If this thing is as fucking mundane as you're probably gonna say it is, then who gives a fuck?
And
snort.
Then I went on my merry way to do this thing that I needed to do. So it was about an hour and a half. My haters were frantically trying to screen grab my phone.
Because there's nothing else to do. When they're dealing with your ass and they're like, wow, let's do our detractor thing. And it's like there's so nothing going on with your ass that they're like, oh, let's look what's on his phone, I guess. Why not? Why the fuck not? If I like watched LTG or some shit and he held his phone up and it was like on a text message or something, I'd screen grab that. It'd be like, maybe this is something funny. Why not?
To figure out what the number was and who it was I was talking to on the phone. Now, keep in mind, I told you guys, I'm going...
And, yeah, they found fucking WWE champions last time, and that completely fucked up your narrative. So then you had to go, no, I've been playing it this whole time. What, you mean I said I didn't? I did that to, protect my family again.
To tell you the story of what happened tomorrow on the podcast.
I held the screen. You can go back to get it again.
I outright said that today. I said, I will tell you the full story once the story is fully done and I can tell you the whole thing start to finish. Why tell you the beginning of a story before there's a resolution? Let me tell you the whole thing at once. It makes sense then, right? These idiots trying to fucking pry into my private life.
Why not?
There was nothing there that they could figure out or anything, but I just find it hilarious. That's how loserish these people are. When you say to me, Phil, you obsess too much about what your haters do. No. You don't have any...
No, you do. You really do, though. Like, you're doing this thing, I assume, for, I don't know, pity or something? But... like, you do, though. You really do. Sure, some detractors might go overboard. Maybe someone like me. Free. But, like, you do let that dictate your life. You absolutely do.
The idea, the extents these people go to. Because, trust me, if there was information here, they would have fucking called the number. They would have harassed people involved. They would have been all over it, because that's what they do. They're actual mentally unsound people. Normal people don't act like this. Okay? Normal people go, oh. Yeah.
What do normal people act like? Like you? I may or may not be mentally unsound, but that doesn't mean that you are mentally sound. Dick.
An important phone call he had to take out of nowhere, that's fine. No, to them, this is the opportunity to try to ruin Phil's life. You understand? Anything we could do, any private information, let's ruin Phil's life as much as we can.
I mean,
that's
yeah.
How fucked up, and just look at their Twitter account.
Look, we gave God the chance to fuck up your life, and he just sends you like coffee cuck. So you know what? Fuck you. Fuck God. People are gonna fuck with you because they feel like justice isn't done.
They were doing it today. People were sending me this information. Just so you know, obsessed people are doing crazy things right now to you. That's great. I don't really need to know that.
Snort.
But man, to see them prove every point I've ever made about them right is pretty ironic because they do it publicly. Yet people act like that doesn't exist. Oh, Phil, that's not happening. It's public. You can check their fucking Twitter feeds right now. They posted it everywhere. Look.
So you're going all over their Twitter and looking at what they're posting? Doesn't that mean that you're obsessive? Oh, well, no, it was just my crazy fucking mods, like faggins and stuff. That's what he would say. And they would post it to my Discord. You know what, dude? I'd make the argument, same fucking shit, dude. Because that still worms its way into your fucking tiny little pea brain. So yeah, you do obsess over it. Kill yourself.
Look, here's the screen cap. We tried to rip from the video and analyze and get the number, but we can't get it. It's too blurry. People are nuts.
You know that was on KF, right?
That's not me making a joke. That's not me. Oh, Phil, you're talking about.
Is this why the video is so long?
It's wrong if it's an exaggeration for the of insulting. I'm not trying to insult anyone. People who act like that are mentally unsound.
You know, you're not the one who gets to say that, right? So it right away, it's if I was like a fucking snowflake person who got bothered when people said retard and shit, this would still bother me. Even if you try to qualify. No, people like this, they're really mentally unsound. You don't get to fucking say what is or isn't mentally unsound, asshole. I'd say people who get their news purely from Twitter are fucking mentally unsound.
And they should actually seek professional help or be directed to it.
Yeah.
You don't do
Maybe
that
you should be fucking shot in the face.
Who cares what this thing is that's going on? That I'm going to tell you the full story of tomorrow. Why would you try to pry into my private life?
Why not? I mean, see, all these measures that you allegedly took to like secure your shit, and you still fucked it up. So what does that say about you, idiot? Yeah, drink that water. Drink poison.
So, the interruption happened. It lasted about an hour and a half. I came back right before 2 p.m. Pacific time, and we proceeded to do 2 hours of Final Fantasy 16 gameplay on my first stream.
Yeah, what happened?
And it was all right. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, rock back and forth.
Dialogue that was pretty long-winded and boring. Bullshit. We did a few productive things. For example, the plot is advanced. We now know what's going on in the plot. More major... I won't spoil. Watch the videos, obviously.
No, I'm not watching your shitty videos. Kill yourself.
More major developments in regards to the plot and things going on. You know, the direction for the game has kind of been established after 15 freaking hours. Now you have the direction of the game. We unlocked a chocobo that we can now ride around as a
a chocobo. Wow.
We can, you know, save a little bit of time.
Oh, wow.
Off of it when we want to fight.
Wow, why don't you jump off a fucking cliff?
When we want to scoot around. So that was pretty fun. So overall, not a bad day of 2 hours of content of Final Fantasy 16.
He didn't touch his face. Oh, Jesus Christ. He didn't touch any more before this, right? I was like half paying attention.
But again, the problem is...
Huh. That's kind of weird. Oh, ding dong. Don't forget the other side. There you go. Very cool.
Every time I play the game, half the time's wasted.
That's how I play the game.
Today, 1 hour was wasted time. So if the game would just fucking get on with it, we probably would have had a better stream. But what can you do?
Yeah, if the game would just get on with it. But what can you do? You can throw your hands up and be like, make a W pose. That's what you can do.
The game is slow as dirt.
Okay.
Then on tonight's late stream. This went down pretty much without a hitch. The conclusion of the Diablo 4 playthrough, where we finished up not only the main story, but there was a tiny bit of post-game kind of epilogue story to go with it. Explain to me how the post-game content works.
So he comes in with the 1, right? he comes in with the 1, and he's like, you know what? You know what this needs? We gotta double up. We gotta double up right now. This is like actually a gang sign, by the way. Where's your... Are your fingers about to go into your mouth? Why are they going down like that? Wait, does that count as 1? I think that actually counts as 2. Because this isn't a hair stroke. So this would be 1, and this would be 2 right here. So that makes it 5.
And I said, well, at this point, I'm done. You know, I've played 20 hours of this game. I want to take a break from it. If people want to see me go back and do the capstone dungeon and do the next season of content that starts,
Yeah,
in
Kimbo
2
face
weeks or
touch.
whatever it is,
Very cool.
I'll consider it later. For now, I definitely need a break from all these RPGs, so I'm glad that Diablo has been finished for now.
Yeah, there wasn't a bet, Seal.
It went well. By the way, I liked the end
I'm gonna coin drop if C Gang wins. It's just like a blanket
of the
thing.
game.
It's a 13-minute fucking
enjoyed
video.
it.
So everyone could be on the same team.
Audience over the last 2 streams explained some of this plot to me, so I liked it more because I kind of understood it better. And it was a good experience overall. I think the game is quite good. Am I in love with it? Is it reinventing the wheel? No. It's a good sound game. Is it like, oh my god, blow my socks off game of the year? Probably
Oh my
not.
god, blow my brains out.
More into this style of game, if I was so hooked that I was dying to do the seasonal content and I was
Okay, come on.
maybe I would love it. I think it's
If you what, had friends and buddies?
do the seasonal content and I was co-oping with friends and buddies.
Do you ever co-op with friends and buddies? No, I don't have time to have. I don't have time to have friends. I'm 41 years old. See, the thing is, once you hit like 40 years old, you're not allowed to have friends anymore.
Maybe I would love it. I think.
I mean, he hasn't had friends for like 10 years though, right?
It's not.
So.
Oh my god, amazing! It's good, and I had a good time with it. So thanks to anyone who was there for the entirety of that playthrough, whether you watched on demand on YouTube slowly, or maybe you're gonna binge it all now all at once because now it's complete.
Dude, like, you'd have to be an actual fucking insane person to be like, I need to watch a fucking Diablo 4 playthrough. Let me binge DSP Gaming Diablo 4.
Or maybe you watched on the streams, whatever it was. Thank you to those who were there and supported it. Okay, now.
Okay. Oh my god, look at that. Look.
Whatever it was, thank you to those who
He's like choking on his own fucking rage here.
supported it. Okay,
Look.
now. Yeah, matter of factly, today sucked for support. And
Oh. Okay.
it's no one's fault. We had a disjointed first stream, and we had Diablo.
Double tongue, huh?
He sucked for support, and it's no one's fault.
So we get one here. And then this is a pretty close link. I think it's like right about like right about here. God, damn. Look at those fucking fish lips, man. There it is. I see you. Ooh, doing the little swipe, huh?
And we had Diablo.
You got a $50 super chat. Yeah, but the fucking Ryan sock or whatever it is doesn't count. Stupid. And it's a super chat.
A game that, quite frankly, never really had tons of support to begin with. We had a couple people here and there who came by and supported it in droves, but it was a slow support day.
Wait, what?
To begin with, we had a couple people here and there who came by and supported it in droves.
We had a couple people who came by here and there and supported it in droves. Okay, we had a couple people, so that's a scarce word, who came by here and there, which is also a scarce word, and they supported it in droves.
But it was a slow support day. Tomorrow is...
But it was a slow support day. Oh, okay. So maybe it wasn't in droves then, huh? You know what a drove is?
It's also going to be a slow support day. I already know this, all right?
Oh, yeah. Well, are you going to complain about it?
That's why I'm grateful that people have been so supportive during days where they have games like Street Fighter 6, because it helps
Oh, like Game Cucker. Oh, okay. Lucky.
to make this even out when I have a weekend like this weekend where everything is weird and screwed up, okay? So, yeah, because some people will say, oh, Phil, did you see you didn't even hit like a tips goal today? I mean, you're right. I
You hit the fucking glasses gold thanks to Dent Boxer on the first stream, though. What's the problem?
I think I hit $50 on the first stream, and this second stream I got like $7 or something like that. It's not the end of the world. You don't have to freak out about it. All
Yeah, you're the one freaking out, buddy. No one really gives a fuck. I mean, except for you, of course.
right?
You hear that? You hear that? That's a noise that a normal not freaking out person makes.
Something like that.
Right here.
It's not the end of the world. You don't have to freak out about it. All right?
Yeah. I'm not freaking out. I'm not talking like that.
A slow weekend. It will be a slow weekend. It happens. But the other things like Street Fighter being amazing yesterday made up for it. It's cool. All right?
Yeah,
So-
yeah, sure.
Tomorrow, let's talk about this because now tomorrow is different. Sunday is a weird day. There'll be a level 1 podcast.
It's
here
the
on DSP
Sabbath.
Gaming, and then there will be
Yeah.
DSP versus
Stick
the
your tongue out
internet
at me,
over on
prick.
DSP Reacts.
Nice cup holder.
After that, and
Nice
that's
fucking
it.
cup holder.
There's no other content anywhere.
You know your
There's no
your
late
you know your
stream,
computer has a
gameplay,
fucking cup holder in it.
Okay.
Did you
Why?
know that?
Because
Why?
no late stream. There's no gameplay. Nothing. Okay. Why?
Why?
Because I need to still film those private React videos for patrons. I need the time to do it. It's got to be tomorrow night. So because of that, that's it. You know, normally it wouldn't have been that, but I had to do it that way.
Oh yeah.
Be out the time, and it's fine. It's perfectly fine. There's no issues there. All right. So tomorrow, come on by to the podcast. If all you care about is the podcast, welcome. Let's have a fun, chill discussion, and let's do DSP versus the internet and have fun with that. And that's really it. I would ask, yeah, if you
You gonna ask me something? But Dave, it's the Sabbath. It's the Sabbath, Dave. You're gonna ask me for something on the Sabbath?
support my stuff, swing by tomorrow. If you can support the podcast, if you're only going to be here for that, or if you could support the React channel tomorrow, that'd be great. Because typically days when we do DSP versus the internet, those streams are dead. I almost get no support once the show starts. It'd be great to get some. All right.
It'd be great to get some.
All right.
But that's it. We get back to regular scheduled streams on Monday. Monday, we'll have a regular podcast. We'll have a Street Fighter 6 multiplayer stream where I'll either play with Lily or Marisa. And then the late stream will be Endgame of Zelda.
Not on
We'll
Shabbos.
finish up the last dungeon and head into the push to fight Ganon. Okay? So that's
Grabbing.
coming. Tuesday this week will be Final Fantasy 16. And on the late stream, we're likely going to do some Street Fighter 6 World Tour mode, which I haven't done in a
You're doing World Tour mode? Why? Look, World Tour mode it's fine. Okay? But the thing is that if I didn't have the little worm on the hook of like, hey, you can get the classic costumes for free, doing World Tour mode, I honestly wouldn't do it. Like, the thing is, I already got the skins that I wanted, which is basically just fucking Kimberly and Cammy. That's really the only ones I wanted. So, like, I haven't played World Tour mode since I unlocked both of those skins. So, but the thing is, DSP just paid for them. He just paid money for them, so who fucking cares?
month. It's a mode that's so different from the main game that I've played so much of. It's a mode that people wanted to see me play more of. It's perfect for a late night chill environment. So if you like interaction, you like fun, you like chill streams, come by Tuesday night.
Like, if you're gonna play Street Fighter 6, man, play more Blanca. Play whatever. Play multiplayer. Don't play fucking World Tour mode, you fucking cunt.
As we explore the World Tour mode for the second time. And then Wednesday will be my final consecutive stream of the week with Street Fighter 6 multiplayer again, and the conclusion of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So that means by the end of this week, we got 2 playthroughs wrapped up. My streams will be open, and we can discuss what we want to start next week, whether that's a new playthrough like Amnesia the Bunker, whether that's a going back to something like Elden Ring, whether it's something completely different.
I need variety.
Let's figure it
That's
out.
true.
All right, everyone. That was the day. It was a weird day, but it was still a fun day, and I had a good day with all of you. Thank
Yeah.
you all for
If only
watching.
you died
Have
today.
a good evening. See you in the morning for the podcast, and of course for DSP versus the internet. Peace out. Have a good night, everyone. See you later.
Kill yourself. Okay. So, Seagang didn't win, so you get nothing. But isn't that always the way in life, isn't it? Okay, the other thing I'm gonna do is as Rogeezy has recommended, because I trust Rogeezy more than basically all of you not Rogeezys. I'm gonna watch it. I'll speed it up to get through the shitty, boring parts. I'm not gonna watch his version of it because I want to see any unrecorded parts as well. I don't know if there were any unrecorded parts, but I want to see them. And this is going to be via raw DSP. So he plays Diablo, and then he beats Diablo. At some point.
4 was a good game. I'm glad I played it. and thanks for watching. Okay. All right, guys. Well,
About Jacobs? What about
tonight.
Jacobs?
What we can do is chill for a little bit because I still have about half an hour extra here on the stream to do whatever. So let's actually adjourn with the game, and we'll just chill. We'll just do like an additional bonus video of me hanging out with you guys and talking. There's nothing better to do. All right.
So he's at $6 right now.
We are done with the Diablo for now. Yes, I'm not going to play Diablo any further right now. We definitely need something new in the schedule. I'm happy we beat it tonight, and I'm happy that we're going to be doing something different on Tuesday night for sure. Like we need something variety at this point. We can't be doing the same games for a freaking month and a half.
Yeah,
okay.
no.
For those taking off, and I know some of you will probably take off, have a good night, but I'm sticking around a little bit longer with you guys who are going to stay here. Okay, let's swap over here. Let's go full screen HD, I should say.
Full screen HD, I should say. Why don't you just keep it HD all the time?
Here we go. Any contributions at this point, guys, would be appreciated. As I said earlier, today was a slow stream for good reason. It was an interrupted, broken stream because of personal stuff going on, and then on top of that, it was Final Fantasy regardless. So it wasn't exactly the most popular of streams. It'd be great to just have a little bit of Q&A here and end the night. If you contribute, thank you so much. So let's do it. Let's get started. I'll start recording here. Here we go. Alrighty, everyone. So welcome to a special bonus video. Right now,
bonus video.
Into Diablo 4. We wrapped up the campaign. We've got a little bit of extra time here tonight. That's why everything's red. It was in honor of Diablo 4.
In honor of Diablo 4.
Let's just chat for a little bit.
It's an honor.
Let's see what you guys want to discuss. A little bit of Q&A here open tonight for, 20, 30 minutes or whatever.
Or whatever.
See how it goes. Oh, looks like a small tip came in.
A small tip came in.
From Murray saying, congrats on your completion. Don't know if you heard about it, but... Oh, I don't care about that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't give a shit about that. Thanks, you fucking idiot. Thanks for the small tip, you fucking moron.
Any of that nonsense. You don't ever have to distract me with bullshit from idiots.
You don't ever have to distract me with bullshit from idiots. Ack.
All right. Mr. Puzzle says he's currently playing Alan Wake Remastered. Enjoy. That's a good way to get ready for Alan Wake 2 this fall. Nathan Smith says, I would like to see you play the Darkness 1.
Nathan Smith, I would like to see you die horribly.
We played the Darkness 1 for a Halloween marathon, and I hated it. I tried to play it, and the game didn't really explain anything really about how to properly play it. And I got lost and confused. The graphics were bad, by the way, and that's not surprising. It's a very old game. But I remember trying to play it and just really detesting it and wondering what a difference between the Darkness 1 and the Darkness 2. That the first game seemed so confusing and just not self-explanatory, while the second game was a huge action-packed game that was fun and had a great story. It was like completely different for me. Okay? Be that they improved upon that formula to make the sequel. That's why I liked the sequel so much when it came out as a new release, and I didn't like the new one or the original when I tried to play it many years later. So I did try to play it. Sadly, I didn't like it. Ghost says, "What do you think of the new Silent Hill trailers? Which one was your favorite?" I'll answer that. Okay. Let's see here. Chef Boyardee says, you also did it during a marathon when you had like 1,000 things to play. That is true. Remember, we were doing a Halloween marathon, and that was one of many games that people had nominated me to play, and I was like, well, I didn't really like it that much.
Great. Thank you.
Bleach number 9 says, the name Lilith can remind me of Darkstalkers. Do you remember playing as her in Morgan back in the day? Of course. There were two of them for my 15-year event. If it is, it'll be like an anniversary one that makes sense. For example, like Fable 2, which was one of my earliest playthroughs I ever did.
You're going to play Fable 2?
I don't think we should formally start a Bethesda game at this point. That'd be pretty stupid, because I don't have time to continue it throughout the fall. It would make sense to start that end of the year into next year.
You're assuming you'll be alive then, though.
You hear a new Mel Gibson film, Sound of Freedom, has blown away Indiana Jones 5 times at the box office, and Hollywood is trying to ignore it? No. I don't know anything about it. Mark says, it is great to see fighting games doing well.
Wait, Slayer's typing stuff. Okay, Slayer, can you stop beginning messages with comma? Can you please stop doing that? Well, I can't wait for tomorrow private videos. I was just rewatching the past year content of page. You were rewatching the why would you do that?
Street Fighter 6 sold millions of copies. No, it sold 2 million copies. Plus, I really
Did he play Fable after? I don't think he finished it. I think he played it a little bit.
MK1 seems like it's going to be good with the cameo fighters or whatever, but I'll reserve.
This is a good part. All right, I'll go normal speed then.
It's good that they're rebooting the plot line again, but it's kind of lame they've already done through it. Like, we do so much, right? Like, maybe they should have taken their time. Like, it was cool to see, like, the robot ninjas back, and the next thing you know, they were out of the next one. Like, what happened? They're already gone, right?
Yeah.
So, I guess this is their opportunity to do that over again. I guess we'll see how it goes. Slayer, good evening. He says he can't wait for his private React videos tomorrow. He's been rewatching the past year private patron videos. That's the cool thing, is that you keep them forever. When you go to my Patreon, if you're not aware, I have a Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil.
Yeah.
For a $50 pledge in a month, you get a private video. It could be Q&A where I just answer
Can it be a video of you fucking hanging yourself? I'll pay for that.
Of your own choice. 20, 25 minutes long. It's your call. So whatever you want in that private video.
7 would be, yeah.
And Slayer's been buying the rights to private react.
The rights? Like their fucking land rights? Like their fucking oil rights? Yeah, he's been buying their rights to a worthless shit React video. Great. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I just thought of something. I want to check something real quick. Cause like I saw a glimpse of this. Fuck. Okay. On Patreon, can you can look people up on Patreon, right? Cause like I saw a thing on KF and it was like Haseo or something, and it showed like all the things that he was subbed to. It was like something really fucking weird like that. Can I find it? Or was it on like Twitter or something? I can't remember now. I saw it like earlier today. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't remember where I saw it now. Only if your profile is public? Yeah, well, Haseo's is apparently public because they saw a bunch of shit. Fuck, where did I see it? What's on Orbiters? Or is it Fan General? Here? Grim Ripper? Oh, this guy? This is a side thing now. But I remember this dude's name. What's this guy? What's going on with this dude? Okay, well, you know what? I guess I don't get to watch anything ever again. Thanks, Pajit. Okay, I'm bored. This dude sucks. Okay, what was I doing? Hold on. Maybe I can look up, like... Just look at, like, Haseo X5. He's not a creator. Fuck. Dude, there's gotta be a way to look people up, because there has... I saw that fucking shit. On Twitter? Okay, fine. Dude, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it, because, like, I saw that, I'm like, I gotta see what this dude is subbed to. I have to see. Fuck, who... Dude, who would have it? Would Josh Pohm have it? I feel like that's not something he would post. He usually posts stuff that's, like, direct from DSP. Let's see. Search... Patreon. My creators... Search... Casper Kitty. I don't think it was Shiro. Yeah, let me see. Search Twitter. This. So. What the fuck? Queen Av Hate. Uh-huh. Oh my god, this person's like done a lot of Haseo research. Sweet. I'm not gonna get... There's nothing on here that'll ban me, is there? Maybe that. He's got a collection. Okay. Haseo X has an incest fetish, specifically between a father and daughter, and the evidence of this is irrefutable. For starters, his whatever this is, itch.io, contains 2 incest-themed games. Great. Every game he shows interest in on F95 Zone is tagged with incest. They include a game called Long Lost Daughter, which is tagged with lolly, and a Ben 10 porn game. I'm not joking. Okay. Safe for work screenshots from long lost daughter. All Haseo X posted about it was, I look forward to these updates. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Thank you. I went through multiple Discords and found he was in one associated with Mr. Dots Games. Here are some of his creations. Oh, goody. He was very active in the Discord for the creators of Breeding Farm and a Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom? Sex game? All his messages have been archived, and yes, this game was tagged with incest. All right, let's read Haseo's messages. So, random thought, you know how the moon trait is a placeholder, correct? Maybe that can be used to mate with the monster at night. Example, MC hears something at night to find a cat girl really horny, thus mates with them. Or use your wolf form to mate with them. The original breeding season game had something like that where they needed specific stats plus trait, so that sounds a reasonable thing to implement. I can see that later in the development lifespan, they could be part of the unique creatures you get after doing certain hidden quests. Dude, this is some sick gameplay, man. Great. What else we got? And again, this is at Queen Av Hate. And it's Derek, not Derich. So I dug through about 24 servers with connections to Haseo. Dude, this is some great shit. This is awesome. This is the type of content that's just like, that really gets me hooked. Okay, what do we have here? Haseo X's messages. I loved playing this. I am definitely in till the end. Oh, you sure are. I'm loving it, man. I'm going to have to replay it again to make sure I got all the secret frame stuff. Dude, he looks for achievements even in porn games? Dude, you don't need to get your platinum trophy in fucking incest daughter fucking game, man. You don't. Hello to all gamers. Hello to all future chatters. Hello, future chatters. What's this? So I was told to look at the fields or Rika's bedroom. However, I'm having no luck at all. Did I screw up during the quest line? I've gone to every area both day and night repeatedly and nothing is triggering. Dude, just go find some fucking dojins and jerk off and go fucking do something else. What is wrong with you? Strange plant girl. Update, report, and preview. Your young blonde blue-eyed daughter again threatens neighborhood scandal by prancing nearly naked in the backyard. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Thanks. The Haseo X posted on a game called Breeding Farm, which is tagged in. If anyone can... Why does he use the same handle on porn websites? Why would you do this, Ruben? If anyone can help with on transferring save data, that would be great. That'd be great. That'd be great. I had to change computers and I want to transfer me save data from the game. However, I'm having some difficulty in locating the data. I tried to Google it, however, I can't seem to find the right info. Yeah. Great. Oh my god, help. Wait, well, I was looking for... Oh, yeah, I was looking for the Patreon shit. Oh, my God, I got really distracted. Wait, but it was for Haseo. But this didn't have the thing I was looking for. It had something else. It had something. It definitely had something. Okay, so... Wait. Okay, why are Mexicans trending? Okay, I'm not gonna get distracted. Okay. Alright, I gotta look for the thing. Where did I see it the first time? Let's see. Okay, Josh Poem wouldn't have it. Who else might have it? Phil Collins is someone who might have something like that. Let's see. It'll show up eventually, right? Like, Twitter, like, knows about your brain and stuff, doesn't it? Okay, maybe we won't. Does anyone know? Can chat, can you help me? Can you handhold me? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? The Patreon thing? Or, like, how to look up someone on... I just need, like, the URL, basically. I'm sure it's a Haseo X. Maybe I can do this. Patreon Haseo X5. Posts of... What? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Dude, there's... I don't think that's how... Dude, no! Someone found the shit that he's, like, subbed to. So that must mean that there's a way to look that up. That's, like, all I can interpret from that, right? Haseo X5 Patreon. Release schedule. Okay, I think we're on to the right. I think we're moving in the right direction. Hold on. We're moving in the right direction. I found it. Okay. I'm really, really smart. Okay, so here's what I did. I Googled Haseo X5 Patreon, right? And then the thing that popped up, and it's not popping up here, possibly... Wait, he's got a Reddit account? Is this him? He hasn't posted anything. Okay. Okay. Well, for some reason, it's showing up on my fucking Chrome, but not on this. But, like, it says release schedule for Amity Park and Breeding Farm. It's this. This is the link that populated. And I really, really hope there's no porn on this thing I'm about to go to. Oh. What would happen if I clicked this button? Hang on. Let me click it on my other screen first. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. Yes, I am. Okay. Release schedule for Amity Park and Breeding Farm. First of all, we hope you had a happy Easter. We know it sure hasn't been easy with us for the last few months, but finally, it is time. Tomorrow we will release Amity Park or something. Regarding Breeding Farm, a new update will be released this weekend and stuff. And then Haseo X posted, and it says, I can't wait. Hooray up weekend and get here already. Hurry, like he's... And this was 3 months ago. So you click on Haseo X5, right? And then you get... He's a patron of 33 creators. So, like... If they each charged $1, then that's $33 a month. That's assuming they charge $1, and they don't charge $1. Okay, so we've got... Okay. Oh my god. All right, where do I start? Okay, Winged Cloud. He's one of 11 patrons for this Nocturnal. Copy link. Okay, what do these people make? Okay. Right. So you can be $1. Do you think Haseo is an adventurer, a scout, or a sorcerer? Or a berserk? Archpriest? Archmage? Okay. And what do? They create adult games. Secret Island is an immersive and captivating adult visual novel that takes you on a thrilling journey to a mysterious island situated between two warring kingdoms. Wow! Despite its strategic location, the island has been forgotten by both sides, leaving it shrouded in mystery and ripe for exploration. As a skilled mercenary stranded on the island following a naval battle, you are rescued by a group of intriguing women who offer you the chance to discover the island's secrets and delve into romantic relationships with them. Wow. Set in a modern... What the fuck is a modern fantasy world? Secret Island offers a fascinating blend of past and present as you navigate through a captivating storyline filled with unexpected twists and turns. Along the way, you will encounter a diverse cast of characters, some of whom are not human, okay, and forge deep connections with them. With the option to bring some of these characters into your own life, like my real life, Secret Island presents a unique and engaging gameplay experience that will keep you hooked from beginning to end. However, be wary, for you are not the sole survivor group on this forgotten island, and unseen perils may loom amidst the companionship of these charming women's. Wow, very cool. Dude, that's awesome. Let me give them $30 a month. Oh, Ruben. Okay, what else we got? Dark Side Phil, 37 37 in a row? Hang on. What was it up when I stopped tracking it? Patreon. Oh, is that 38? Oh. I always thought it was higher than that. I mean, it was. It was at like... So it's like 50... It was like in the... Okay, it was in the 50s, right? And then he got departnered from Twitch. And then it went to like 83. Like overnight, basically, right? And then from there... So the equilibrium that he found him... Wow, dude, that's insane, actually. Wow, okay. So this was at the beginning of 2021. He had an equilibrium of like mid 50s, like mid low 50s, 55, 55, 52, 54, 53, right? And then he gets departnered, and then it's like 83 like was the peak. And then like 70s, 60, 70, 60, 60, right? And then it like touched 50s, and then it like stayed in the 50s, right? And then June 2022, it goes in the 40s, 47, 49, 46, 41. And now it's like in the 30s. But the thing is, if you look at like, so at the very beginning, it was like 359. Wait, 2023, 2022. No, 2021. Look at this. 2021, even with 50 whatever patrons, it was like $250 that he was receiving. Now it's 400 because of people like fucking Slayer. So even though the number like cut in half, the amount he makes effectively doubled. Because you can get a secret private react video, goob. You know, the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure that that perk was always there. It's just Slayer was the first one to, like, get really retarded with it. That's awesome. All right, back to Haseo. Pog! I'm kind of interested in the ones that are, like, low numbers. Because then I ask myself, like, dude, Haseo, you're supporting someone who has, like, no patrons. How did you run into this person? Like, that breeding farm has 1,000 patrons, right? But what about, like, I don't know, Poggers? Like, what does Poggers make? Copy link. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so, like, okay. So, like, Poggers, right? If we go to Poggers... Uh-huh. Why does her shirt say milk? And so if you look at the, like, tiers, the lowest is $3, and it's sold out. So he's a patron of, like, 33 people. I said $1 is minimum, but a lot of them $1 is not minimum. It's more than $1 that's minimum. Perfect Family Update 5. Wow. Is this the perfect family? Yes. Okay, one more. One more. How about this one? 35 patrons. Complex society. Yep, they look pretty complex. Dude, her tits are just like, they're not proportional. At some point, dude, it's just not proportional anymore, you know? Like, I get it, like, big tits cool and stuff, but, like, I mean, there's like a limit, I'm serious. Hey, what about these guys? So the lowest for these guys is $2 a month. About. I'm the developer for Complex Society, a free adult visual novel game. Well, then why would I pay for it? Okay, about the game. Dude, just download Koikatsu. Why are you paying people for this? You buy Koikatsu one time. What is wrong with you? Like, Jesus, man. All right, let's read about Complex Society.
Complex Society is the story about a student who moves to a new city to study. After a few years living in a rented room in a house, he started developing feelings towards the two women there. After some time feeling confused and conflicted by these feelings,
He decides to move on with his life. Well, that's boring.
he will have plenty of other girls to be entertained by,
And maybe an esports career in the best fighting game of all time.
but one day he finds a classmate in an unusual situation, and suddenly his life will take on a new perspective. The game is a sandbox free roam game with a big focus on harem and vanilla elements. My idea for this game is to make it as sweet and romantic as possible, with a focus on the story at the beginning and lots of lewd scenes. My favorite. Every character has a personality, a story, a past, and a future. You mean they're a character? Wow, really? They have a past and a present and a future? Wow. This game isn't just a one-dimensional game about lewd scenes. With this game, I try to tell a story and hopefully make you feel something in your pants along the way. Oh my god, what are you doing? What's going on, huh?
Oh my god. Hey, what if I keep scrolling down? There's nothing bad that's gonna happen, right? Hey, he tells me about the characters. Let's learn about them.
We have Arisu. She is a lovely housewife
Of the house. I mean, I guess she would be.
living with such a beautiful, lovely, cheerful, and gentle woman, always taking care of your needs. It was impossible to not develop feelings for her.
Next we have... Why are there two L's in this person's name? That's not how you do this. Okay, so we have Elizabeth Bessu. Ellie for short. She is a roommate in the house where you live. She is a shy girl who always had problems socializing with boys. But you always were an exception to that rule, Haseo. And there was always a very special relationship between you two. Wow, lovely. Next we have Nikoru. She looks like a whore.
She is Ellie's BFF, a gorgeous blonde and coquettish woman who always likes to flirt with the boys. She always felt like she was only Ellie's friend in your eyes.
She always felt like she was only Ellie's friend in your eyes.
And now she has decided to get closer with you and make you see her as something more.
Next we have Lucille Ball. Like, you could put two L's in this name, that's fine.
The new girl in school. She looks like a shy girl.
Why is her hair like gray?
Always sad and lonely, but she hides a completely different side of her
Okay, this guy's ESL. I'm not gonna make fun of this anymore.
She moved to the city trying to run from her troubled, dark past. And now maybe only a good guy can help her change her future. And that good guy is you, Haseo. She is the main teacher in
The main teacher? Oh, she's a teacher. Wait. But she's the new girl in school. That indicates that she's a pupil. But she's also the main teacher in your class? Okay.
A smart and beautiful woman.
I mean, unless this is supposed to be for... Miss, where are you touching? Excuse me, miss, where are you touching?
A smart and beautiful woman who is dedicated to teaching her students while she prepares studies for her PhD. She always seems like a strong and independent... You put strong and independent woman in there unironically, my guy?
Okay.
But there is a fragile and...
Oh, another shy girl. Okay.
Inside her with unresolved problems. There are a lot of girls already planned with an already developed story waiting to be introduced.
Well, gee, I'm sold. Oh. Dude, this character, I swear to God. I've seen like all of these
Hey! What's going on here? Hey, I see you. What are you doing here? Get out of my room. This is breaking and entering.
Oh.
Hello.
Great. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. Oh, Haseo. I'm like, just seriously, just download fucking Koikatsu or something. How meaningful is it to mock dance? I don't know, very. Who am I supposed to mock? Mocking of dents is an underappreciated pastime. Okay, wait, was this what I was looking at? Yeah, okay. Alright, Haseo. Well, that's cool. So, okay, I knew Haseo was like... I knew he was in the tank, man. But like, 33 patrons? Comments. Can I read this? Oh. Last post May. So, current status. Hey man, do what needs to be done to ensure that you guys are good with what you release. I guess this is that thing he posted. Hurry up and get here weekend. No problem, man. We rather you take your time to ensure that everything... I fucking hate when people use we to like, you can't... Okay, maybe you're the only one who would rather Ark take their time on whatever porn game this is to ensure that everything works as intended. No, me, the other patron, would rather them hurry the fuck up, you asshole. You can't fucking speak for everybody, you fucking prick.
Hey man, your mental health is important. So if you need some time, we understand.
You're such a little bitch, man.
Take care, dude. And again...
Oh my god, these fucking people. These are the fucking people who still are on, like, Spoonie's Patreon.
Hey man, your mental health is important.
I'm gonna just keep giving you money anyway. Like, dude, you're a fucking retard, man. You're an actual fucking retard. What about your mental health, man? I can already see it being... Dude, all of this shit are people scamming them and him going like, oh my god, worry about your mental health, dude. That's all this shit is. Spoonie sells patrons? Oh, I'm pretty sure he does. Patreon, the Spoonie one. I mean, I assume this is what it's called. Here, Noah Antweiler is allegedly creating silly videos. Spoonie's making 221 dolans a month by 67 members. He's got double the members of DSP.
Hello, I'm Spoonie, and I'm bigger than Jesus. Well, I am in another dimension.
I am literally the Christ figure of your f***ing religion, and none of you guys know who I am. Read a book, people!
But here I've got a show about all the things we were doing instead of getting a tan. It's a show about the games we grew up with.
Naked zombie Sean Connery.
Oh my god.
Disgusting.
1,000,000 pounds of tube steak.
Oh my god!
It's a show about the movies that broke our childhood.
500 years ago, on the planet Zeist.
When your archenemy is a dude called the Beastmaster, don't challenge him to a fight in a zoo! Role-playing games, mazes, and monsters!
Mazes and Monsters is a far-out game. I want to
Far
play
out.
the Warlock.
I reject your reality and I substitute my own.
Robots!
Oh, I didn't know that was from a movie. I thought that was just a Mythbusters thing.
You voted for a guy named Dr. Insano!
Comic books, pro wrestling!
I like wrestling.
What you gonna do, brother? But that's only in the show. I'm
That Wario had its age badly. What do you mean, dude?
Abducted by ninjas! Ninjas! Call the cops!
How old are you?
Basically, it's a show about taking you on a trip through the best and worst pieces of pop culture.
Was that Hulk
making me
Hogan?
who I
Maybe.
am, and making you laugh along the way.
And then what happened?
This show has come a long way.
Yeah, it's about to go a longer way.
I mean, I've been to conventions all around the world. I've made movies. I've met great people.
And then what happened?
I've turned this job from a hobby filmed on a webcam into a dream job that I can make a living off of.
Yeah, and then what happened?
And the only reason I've made it this far is because of you. You know,
You pay pigs.
because you watch the videos and you've shared the links.
To be fair, Spoonie has started streaming again. I get it, but like those live wires were always an incredibly half-assed way for him to like dude. I mean, come on, man. People didn't fucking pay him to make fucking live wires, my guy.
And over the years, fans have donated to me by PayPal. They've bought equipment from my Amazon wish list. You've made fan art. You've made animations. You've made videos on your own. You've made music for me. The music that I use now
Dude, you made all this shit for him, just like DSP's pay pigs.
has been donated. And somebody even
Dude, he's even got these little crungles back here. Did he buy these? Or did someone send them to him?
the video editing software that I use today. The generosity is unbelievable. I'm not worthy of it.
Yeah,
And so
I mean, you're
try
not.
my hardest every day to make the show the best it can possibly be to live up to that generosity. So I just wanted to let you know that I still remember where I come from, and
Oh, do you?
entertaining you guys and making you laugh is the reason that I love what I do.
You know what, Spoonie? I'll sign on to your Patreon. You know what? Don't worry. I need you to take care of your mental health. I'll just be a patron for literal 10 years for no output except shitty live wires. Sound good?
And your support is what keeps this show alive. So I want to thank you for sticking around, and thank you for your generosity. And please keep watching. Please keep sending the links around.
And keep sending my
If
money.
you want to give a little extra with a play,
Oh, if you guys want to go above and beyond, maybe put a super thanks, or you could click on the link for a tip.
I certainly won't argue.
I won't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Convention, and you'd rather give it to me in person, just let me know, and I'll strip down and do my mating dance.
Oh my
and
God,
you
help.
can slip the cash into my
Yeah,
but in the
yeah,
meantime, if
cool.
you want to check out my Patreon profile, you can see a link here or in the post
Here?
where this video is embedded. But in the meantime, I'll see you later, and I will go back to making some videos.
Yeah, and then what happened?
So have a good one.
You're turning me upside down, pull me to the ground.
Great. Wait, wasn't I doing stuff? Oh, I was watching this.
Act videos for about a year now. And so he has a year of stuff he can go back and rewatch at his own leisure. It's pretty awesome, you know? So consider it. Give it a look. Nathan Smith says, do you think Metal Gear Rising will be in the Metal Gear collection? Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? No, I don't think so. I think that collection will likely stay to the classic Kojima game.
Okay, so I was watching his weird Q&A thing, and then I just started looking up Haseo shit randomly.
Kojima.
So that's what happened.
That one would be in it, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I wouldn't expect it to be in it.
And Haseo typed something else to him.
So, now that Diablo 4 is officially done, what's the next playthrough you plan on doing? You know what, Haseo? That's a great question. I have selected Breeding Farm as my next playthrough. Holy fuck, I love that game.
Mr. Puzzle says I should do a retro event with retro games all day. I think we may do something like that in August. To celebrate my 15-year history as a content creator, I think we're going to do several special things over the month of August, which otherwise is an incredibly dead month for game releases. So I think we're going to see a retro style event, a retrospective style event, a Project 7 event.
Yeah, is it a Project 7 style event?
Special things. It should be pretty fun.
Great. Oh boy, another special event. Very special.
Now Diablo 4 is officially done. What's the next playthrough I plan on doing? Again, we haven't decided yet. This week, we will have one night open, Tuesday night. Here's what I'm thinking, is that since we haven't done it in a month, I should do a chill night stream of the Street Fighter World Tour mode for this week. All right, I'm not saying we're going to do it endlessly. I'm just saying let's do one stream of it Tuesday night. So that means tomorrow would be the React show. Monday would be Street Fighter 6 multiplayer. And,
yeah, we've got Machinima Slander on the next one.
Final Fantasy 16 and the World Tour mode of Street Fighter 6.
That dude, that Machinima thing is going to be, it's going to be, oh my god, it's going to be fucking wild. Because he's already got this, like, complex where he thinks he's better than everybody, and then, like, then they go away, and then he really thinks he's better than them. He's gonna get out that stupid red Xbox, and he's gonna read through private email messages. What the fuck? It's gonna...
Multiplayer Street Fighter 6 and the end of Zelda. And then next week, we can start new stuff. Whether that means you want me to go back to Elden Ring.
I'm not streaming the Machinima thing, because somebody who was like around during that time is going to be streaming it, and someone has to be, like Tevin or something, right? Because like you're gonna need context, I bet, for this shit, because like I don't fucking know what's happening.
Back as a playthrough, we balance with other stuff. Whether it means you want me to actually start a new game like Amnesia: The Bunker, we could talk about that over the next several days. We could try to figure this out. Saints Row 2 to replace Diablo? No, not yet. I do want to do retro games, but I think we're going to do those in August.
I hope Ganondorf kills him repeatedly. That'd be cool.
Like a throwback playthrough right immediately. But I do think I want to do Saints Row 2 in August because that's one that I did very
You're going to play Saints Row 2? Why?
One of the first games I ever played on YouTube on my original Dark Side Phil channel, but it wasn't a full playthrough. It was just highlights. Okay?
Okay.
I didn't really showcase the whole game. Of course, it wasn't an interactive playthrough. There was no stream, no direct capture. I mean, playing that game will be like playing it for the first time, really. So, Jade, have a good night. See ya. Take it off. Have a good night, Jade.
All right, Jade. Careful for speed bumps.
What do I think about Tekken being on next gen only? Will it hurt Xbox sales more?
So he doesn't have to buy another game. He has fucking Game Pass though. I'm sure there's something on there.
First of all, it's not next gen. It's current gen. Current gen would be PS5 and Xbox Series S and X. So I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Keep going. Give it the double, you fucking cocksucker.
Series S and X. So I have no idea what you're saying.
I'm gonna stab you in the fucking face.
Norris Scott, we're done. We beat it. Diablo 4 is done. Beat it easily, too. Wasn't even a big deal. Yes, I know Alan Wake 2 is digital only. I agree with the decision. I think most games will be digital only moving forward. Give it a year or two, it's going to be across the board. The only way you're going to get a disc is if you spend extra money for the like special ultra collector's edition where you're also getting, a statue or a collectible and a bunch of other
statues.
The production cost isn't warranted anymore when the game you're buying literally is not on the game disc, and I think the game developers are seeing it that way. They don't care about it anymore. Slayer says, I'm enjoying your Final Fantasy 16.
Did you just do that thing where you're just spamming the chat? Well. Wait, did he do it? This is a different thing, I think. He did again? I'm enjoying your Final Fantasy 16 playthrough. I enjoy the story and the cutscenes a lot, and I like a game with a lot of content, but I'm enjoying your rage reaction to the endless cutscene.
Playthrough, I enjoy the story and the cutscenes a lot. I like the game with a lot of content. I'm enjoying your rage reactions to the endless cutscenes. Good. I don't dislike the game. I just want it to be interesting, and it's just not interesting half the time, but then it gets good, So I'm actually looking forward to Tuesday's stream, because today we had a little bit of plot development, like a little bit, like this much, and I got right now.
Yeah, great, yeah.
That, nothing much happened, so I'm hoping that more will happen when I play it as a major stream on Thursday, because it was kind of slow today.
Wait, slow what?
No, I did not see a Tekken 8 trailer. I saw the cinematic thing, but I haven't seen any gameplay of it.
Yeah, and just eat your fucking finger. Yummy, yummy.
Vic Vinegar says, I'm super disappointed in your RPG playthroughs recently. I feel like all you care about is Street Fighter. You're rushing through everything else. Let me get this straight. You think that my 50-hour playthrough of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom was rushed? 50 hours. 50. 5-0. You think that was rushed? No. What's happened is...
No, see, Dave, here's the thing. It's really a situation where it's the worst of both worlds, because he like rushes the game, but at the same time meanders. It's so fucking terrible, because he's not seeing all the content. He's just not doing anything. It's so fucking like horrible.
Sadly, all these RPGs came out together, and they're all insanely long. And there's no way that I could play any of them at a rate that satisfies anyone unless I drop the others. That's the problem. There was no way for me to do a 100-hour playthrough of Zelda, a 50-hour playthrough of Diablo 4, and an 80-hour playthrough of Final Fantasy 16 at the same time. It's not physically, humanly possible.
This path is literally straight lines.
If they had come out spaced out, I probably would have played them a little bit more slowly. But the way it happened is they're interesting for...
No, you don't need to play it slowly. You need to play it efficiently. It's like the metric that you should be looking for, Dave, or at least what this person's complaining about, is like content per minute. So it's like the density of content. And so for you, you spend a lot of time doing it, but the actual like amount of content is so fucking low. The density is shit because there's so much fucking fluff in there of you like reading tips or ranting or not doing anything or in fucking menus and shit. It's so uniquely terrible. It's unique to you. I don't see anybody do shit like you do, man.
Period of time. No, I can't play them all at a snail's pace because it would take me... I literally, if I had played all those games long form, okay? Just think of it this way. I wouldn't have even finished them by the fall.
Wow.
I would not have finished Zelda, Diablo, and Final Fantasy 16 by the time the new releases were coming out in September. I would have still been playing them. And that means no anniversary event or anything.
Oh, no, wow, no celebration? Oh, my God. What are you, What are you, retarded?
Sadly, these games, you know, they're designed in a lot of ways to be the only game you play. That's not me, guys. I'm a variety.
That's guys.
You have to understand that if you want to see me play the games, I can't be putting in 100 hours into one game unless it's the only RPG I'm playing and 3 came out in a month that you wanted. You're blaming the wrong person.
Yeah.
If you're disappointed in my
blame someone who isn't me.
You've got to be disappointed in two groups. The game developers making these games so long.
Oh my God.
And the viewers who demanded I played all 3 at once. Because I outright said at the end of May, I would rather only play 1 or 2 or 1 only to balance with Street Fighter and have a focus on it. And everyone demanded, no, you can't skip Zelda. It's like Game of the Year contender. What are you, crazy? You can't skip Diablo. Diablo's the first time in over a decade.
Nobody wanted Diablo, retard.
You're going to skip a mainline numbered Final Fantasy? It's like, dude.
Nobody wanted fucking Diablo, man.
I can't do it all. I'm one dude.
And one dude.
6 days a week, full time. And you expect me to play
wasting time, man.
300-hour RPGs? It's not happening. It's a realm of fantasy. It can't realistically
modern
happen,
fantasy.
you understand?
Right? Yeah.
You just can't.
You just can't. Yeah. Take a sip, you fucking asshole. Wow. Cool.
So simply put, I'm doing my best to juggle everything. Some people understand, some people don't. I can't please everyone all the time. But if
I please you some of the time.
I was somehow going to play
half the
3
time.
Insanely long RPGs full time. And
okay, what's Slayer typing now? Okay, at DSP Gaming. Well. I think people are expecting you to be good at Street Fighter 6 without playing it as much and focus playing on the RPG games and Street Fighter 6 like a few times. Slayer, just kill yourself, man. You have nothing to live for, man. Trust me.
And actually do 100-hour playthroughs of all of them at the same time, you're nuts. There's no freaking way I was doing that. I outright told you that. I definitely tempered expectations. I said you have to expect what things are going to be, you see. Slayer says, I think people are expecting you to be good at Street Fighter 6 without playing it much and then focusing on playing RPGs and Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, YouTube chat's been breaking at least once a day for me.
2 times a week. Right, and that's the thing. You have to understand, I explained that about Street Fighter 6 as well going into June. I told you guys, if you really want to see me try
Try.
to get good at Street Fighter again.
You know, the funny thing is Dave's chat broke earlier and he was like a fucking mess for it, man. It was like during the day stream, during the pre-stream part, because I remember I was watching like Frog's chat, and he like spent like 2 minutes rambling about it when it's like you can look at it and be like, yeah, chat's frozen, like actually frozen. And you just keep doing your thing. But for him, he just like stopped doing everything and was just like, hey, the chat's frozen. The chat's frozen. Oh my god, I can't believe the chat. It's like, okay, dude, you're not helping.
At a level of competition or a competitive player, I have to be playing it a lot. And the other thing is, as a variety content creator, you guys don't want to see Blanca all day, right?
No, I do. No, I want you to get to Master. I want you to get out of Wood League, Diamond Plated Wood League, and get into Master. Because his thing was, and this was really, really funny. He's like, if I look, getting into Master for me, it's not like a skill issue. It's a time issue. Okay, I'm a variety streamer. You don't want to see me play blah 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 blah. Like he was just doing that shit, and I'm just like, no. You know what? Play only Blanca. Play only Street Fighter 6 until you get to fucking Master. Okay. I just want to show how fucking shitty the ranking system in Street Fighter 6 is.
Try the new character, even if it means I fail. At least I'm learning, and you see the new character, and we all see variety in the game. You don't just want one thing constantly all the time. So I need to be taking time.
He's
to do
doing
that.
talking.
And if I do that,
Oh, I saw that marked one. That was like the best screenshot.
I'm going to be behind the other competitive players playing the game because
I think I actually saved that because it was like that
I'm
good.
sitting here playing 10. I mean, I've used what, 11 characters
12?
out of the 18 already, and still people were actually mad that this week I'm not using a new character. Like, you're not using a new character this week. You said you were doing a new character this week. I'm like, you know, you can't do everything. Again, what it is, this is both the blessing and the curse of being a variety content creator. Allow me to explain what I mean by that.
Yeah, great.
The blessing of being a variety creator like me is that I never run out of content. I literally can never run out of content because people would love to see me cover anything, whether it's a fighting game, a puzzle game, a shooter, an RPG, a platformer, an exploration game, a narrative-based choose-your-own-adventure game, a horror.
You know, Dave, even if you weren't a variety content creator, you can still do that, right? Like, let's say hypothetically ZFG literally only did Ocarina of Time randomizer for the rest of his fucking life. I would watch it. I would watch it until either he or I died. Because it's not about the fact that he's just doing one thing. Like, he makes it interesting. Unlike you, idiot. You're a variety streamer, right? So you can play any game in the world, and yet all of your content will forever be fucking unwatchable garbage. Imagine that.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Survival horror game, a narrative-based horror game. You know, I could keep going. Basically, all those games are things, classic platformers, classic games. They all fit into my wheelhouse, right?
Yeah. Does Jade fit in your wheelhouse?
So because of that, I will always have content to put out for you guys till the day I freaking die.
Which hopefully is very, very, very soon.
That's cool.
Cool.
But on the flip side of that, the double-edged sword of being the variety content creator.
So you're going to fucking point at me with your fucking finger.
Side of that. The double-edged sword.
And then you're going to use it to wipe your fucking face right after. So you're going to point at me with that fucking finger, and then you're going to put it on your fucking face right after.
Being the variety content creator is that.
And then you're going to wipe it on your fucking pants. Thank you.
Everyone wants everything, and I can't please everyone, right? I started all on YouTube way back when in 2009 as a Street Fighter player playing Street Fighter 4. That's where I got a lot of my notoriety, and a lot of my initial interest in views came from that. So when Street Fighter 5 came out, people were excited to see me do that again, and then the game was terrible. And
terrible.
I hated it, and people were so disappointed. And what's happened is in the last decade, a lot of people who used to like my content gravitated away from it when they realized I wasn't gonna.
Do you think if he went into cardiac arrest and then let's say Ann called the the ambulance, which he should do because Ann's a good person, unlike me. Okay, if you're a good person, even if he's a giant piece of shit, you're gonna call the ambulance for him because that's what good people do. Okay, don't get fucking mad at Ann for doing that. And then do you think when the paramedics walk in, they're gonna be like gamer shit and then cut to black? That'd be a good ending.
Going to cover fighting games like that anymore, right? But now with Street Fighter 6, a unique opportunity, a restarting of the franchise from a competitive level, from a presentation standpoint, from a content standpoint, and people really wanted to see if I could do it. Guess what?
What?
I've done it.
Wow.
In a month, I went from being a 0, knowing nothing about modern Street Fighter.
You're still a
to
0.
someone who is in the midst of the higher ranked players. I'm not the master.
I'm in the midst of the higher ranked players. Dude, you got auto placed in the fucking Diamond 1, losing half of your fucking placement matches. You should be thinking to yourself, well, gee, that's a little odd, isn't it?
Yet, but I'm actually in the upper echelon of people playing this game, and I'm hanging there. That's pretty crazy. I never expected that. I thought at best I'd just get bodied a bunch, and at least people would enjoy the content of seeing me get slapped around. I didn't think I was going to have more wins than losses, and I was going to go into higher ranks and shit. Like, this is way, way beyond what I ever expected.
What did you expect?
That, obviously, you know? But at the same time, for me to do that, right?
Right.
I've basically got to get to a situation where I have
What
to
are you
balance
doing?
everything. And
Pussy.
if I was going to put that much time.
Slayer says, at DSP Gaming, is there a master tier ranking like Diamond and below with 1 to 5 star? I mean, you can Google that, Slayer.
I'm in the Street Fighter this month to do it. Everything else was going to suffer. So choose one RPG. No, Phil, there's 3 RPGs coming out. You must play them all. Well, that's where it breaks. That's where it breaks. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, can I randomly show you something that happened earlier today? Okay, you know, sometimes you think to yourself, you try to remember like a game or something you played like 20 years ago, and you're like, fuck, what was that game called? And like, I like tried to look it up. It was like a golf game. It was like a golf game that you played online. And I just remember it started with a P. And then I'm like, I tried to like Google that, or I tried to like YouTube that, and it was all fucking PGA Tour bullshit. And I'm like, fuck, what was that game? And then so then I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe this will work. So I go to Bard, and I'm like, what is an anime golf game that starts with a P? Like, I typed something like this. Ping Pong Club. Oh. Wait, what's Ping Pong Club? Wait, ping pong isn't golf? Okay, I'm getting distracted again. Sorry. But it actually gave me the right answer. And the answer, somebody already typed it already. It was Pangya. Maybe it's the anime golf game that starts with a P. Wait, oh, it's reading anime like it's an anime. An anime. Oh, ping pong. Okay, well, I typed it better. But, like, it gave me the thing, and I was like, wow, crazy. And it's not Ping Pong Club. Is it in here? Dude, what the fuck is this? This is ping pong! Okay, whatever. Wait, what was I doing?
Like, something has to suffer. So what ended up happening was I really didn't get to sink enough time into the RPGs to make them insanely lengthy, full-on playthroughs. I agree. Diablo, I did side content for, what, 5 hours, and then went right to the story, and that was the playthrough. And that's a 20-hour playthrough.
Was he still, like,
right?
talking about that
So
rushing through
it's a
things?
100-hour game with all the content.
Okay, yes.
I've now played about 50. We'll probably beat it this week around 55 hours. Oh, you missed all the content. But did I?
Yes!
See, I hit every tower. I did every geoglyph. I saw the full story. I got the Master Sword. I did all of the major dungeons. I'm in the end game. What did I miss?
Wait, but that's all the main storyline. Hold on.
Content. I've now played about 50. We'll probably beat it this week around 55 hours. Oh, you missed all the content. But did I? Let's see. I hit every tower. I did every geoglyph. I saw the full story. I got the Master Sword. I did all of the major dungeons. I'm in the end game. What did I miss?
Wait, can you go straight to Ganon without doing anything? Like, anything? Like, is that all optional content?
Oh, all the
that'd be kind of funny.
building fluff that isn't needed.
Like, you can literally walk to Ganon from the start.
I enjoyed the game.
Dude, I gotta watch a playthrough of that then, because that sounds awesome. Like, you spawn into the game and then you like pick up a stick and then you kill Ganon with a stick. Like, can you do that?
If you're looking for a completionist run, you've basically come to
Dude,
the
that's
wrong
awesome.
place, you know. There are some games that I do take the time to do that kind of a run. For example,
Dude, I love
watching
playthroughs where you can do that.
I did that because I love the game so
Like,
much. Also,
like,
guess what?
think Dark
There
Souls,
was
like
nothing
that type
else
of
going
shit.
on at the time, so it allowed me to do that with my time on streams. But with the games like this, when there's so much going on all at once, why? Here's the real question: why do all the game developers?
Does it make sense in the lore for Link to spawn in game, go straight to Ganon and kill him with a stick? Like, in a reality where that happened, would that, like, in a canon reality, would that make sense? Because that would be kind of funny. No?
And then here's a really interesting one. Usually it never happens in June. Usually June is the slowest.
Because that'd be really
one
cool.
of the slowest months in the year for game releases. Why did they all release their games within a month? Is there any logic to it? Is anyone who makes games, or I should actually say the people in charge, like in charge of these publishers and stuff, are they looking at the gaming landscape and saying, gee, perhaps releasing 3 high-profile RPGs in 1 month is a bad...
Dude, he did a hand swap. He, like, needed to do that.
Looking at the gaming landscape and saying, gee, perhaps
Left.
releasing 3 high-profile RPGs in 1 month is a bad idea because they'll kind of cut into each other.
She's going with a
and
dub.
cannibalize each other. No one thinks this way because they're dumb. They just
Because they're dumb? Because they're not a fucking oligopoly.
throw shit out there and then they all complain. Oh my God, our sales didn't make expectations. Yeah, because you're an idiot.
Our sales didn't make expectations. Yeah, because you're an idiot. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you didn't look at everything else around you and say there's too much competition. Save it for when it can just be focused on as the
Well, gee, Dave, let me ask you something. Maybe it's what you might call a prisoner's dilemma, right? Maybe company A is like, you know what? If I don't release game in when's the hardcore gaming season? Let's say like December or something, like right before Crimbus. Okay. Company A is like, you know what? I won't release it right before Crimbus. Well, you know what? You know who gets to release it before Crimbus then? Company B. And then they rake in all the profit. So they have to still release it at the time they're going to release it, because otherwise someone else is going to take all the fucking money. You fucking retard.
whole game. Now we're in July. No new releases at all except Pikmin 4.
Wow,
and Exo
Pikmin.
Primal.
Wow.
big
Oh.
releases, right? August, there's like fucking nothing. Why did you leave 2 months empty? You could have delayed your releases till then and had them spaced out and be the only game anyone's talking about. It's idiotic. It makes no sense. And again, for me, it sucks because since I am that variety content creator, everyone wants to see me play the hot new game.
Everyone wants to see this guy play the hot new games. All right, let's see everyone watch him like play the hot new games. All right, the hot new games, Dave. Okay, hot new games. 418 views, 900 views, 800 views, 500 views. Oh, this one got 1,000. Wow, the Final Temple. 295 views with Blanca Bonanza, as he would say. 548 views, 402 views. Dude, even my shitty video that I put out, like, in a fucking hour can pull way more views than this shit, Dave. Everyone wants to see you play the hot new games, huh? Are you sure about that, Dave? Are you absolutely sure about that, my guy?
As soon as it comes out. Because if I play a hot new game a month or two later, people go, it's not that interesting anymore, right? Guys, I did my best. I can't do everything. I'm satisfied with the fact that
Yeah, but is your wife
doing
satisfied?
well as Street Fighter, and we're hanging and we're having fun. And
We're
I'm still
hanging.
learning characters,
only you
trying
were.
other things, improving
If only you
constantly.
were.
I'm happy I still got to play the other RPGs. If anything was going to suffer, I think the RPGs were what had to suffer. There was just too many of them in a short amount of time.
Gup.
D-Man re-upped his membership for 8 months and said yabba dabba doo. Thank you, D-Man, for the support. Haseo says smart move. 1 RPG for one for July.
At DSP Gaming. Smart move. That's a colon, right? Smart move. So, wait. So you're telling him that this is a smart move because you're saying smart move and then you're starting a list because of this colon. 1 RPG for June, 1 for July, and maybe 1 for August. Nope, everything in 1 month. Okay, so he's saying that the game companies, if they were smart, they would release one RPG for June, one for July, and maybe one for August. Well, let me ask you this, Haseo. Which RPG comes out in June? Because RPGs can last quite a long time. Not everyone is a fucking, like, I go to work at the airport or whatever, I come home to give DSP money, and then literally all my other time is spent either playing RPGs or breeding farm. Okay? Other people got shit to do. So what if it were the case that the people who buy the RPG for June, it preoccupies them for both July and August? So wouldn't it behoove a company to want to release it in June if they can, so that they'll scoop those people up before the July and August people do? So who releases in June, Haseo? Who gets it? Who gets the primetime spot? You fucking asshole.
July, one for August. Nope, everything came out at the same time in 1 month. You're right. It was all within 30 days. Literally all within 30 days. SD Charger said it's because companies have quarterly deadlines so they can please investors. You know what would please investors more? If the game sold more and they made more money. Because
yeah. Shake your head. Shake your head like you know what you're fucking talking about.
Investors more.
Look at this.
If the game sold more and they made more money.
I want to stab him with a screwdriver. You know, like one of those really long flathead screwdrivers, like you use it to like stick into like to like unscrew something in your fucking engine. It needs to be like a foot long. Like I want to grab one of those and stab him in this eye with it all the way fucking through. All the way.
Because rushing to reach a deadline of a quarter of income is bullshit. It's false. It's made up nonsense. It's numbers on a page. It's not thinking long term at all. It's just short term bullshit. When you're running a company, you don't just look at the immediate sales of something and write off everything else. They're idiots. They keep thinking in this very small brained, small windowed mentality instead of looking at the big picture. Ghost of Tsushima released in 2020. It was one of the best selling games of the year, and it released in July. That was the test case to see if games would sell in the summer. It did. They have the evidence. They ignore the evidence because they want to still live by this culture where they don't have to fucking think.
You don't think, Dave, that if they saw that, if they just released it in July or whatever, that, oh, okay, so I just release it in July and get a bunch of fucking money. You don't think they would jump on that if that was like a thing? If it was that fucking simple? You really don't think so, huh? You really, like, let's turn that around, okay?
To see if game Ghost of Tsushima, small,
Rare.
made up of more money. Investors. You know what would please investors more? If the game sold more and they made more money.
So, like, you think that they're just releasing these games completely arbitrarily because of what? Because of a sense of tradition? You don't think they're constantly evaluating how they can make more money? But they're just like, you know, we always release games like because, and I will continue to do so. Like, are you that fucking stupid? Are you really that fucking stupid, man? That's actually something you would do. You would be the type of person to do something like that because you're the type of person who doesn't fucking download Windows 10. Because, well, Windows 8 works, I guess. You're the type of fucking person who doesn't update OBS for fucking 7 years because it still works. So who are we actually talking about? You actual fucking retard.
Keep thinking in this very small. It did. They have the evidence. They ignore the evidence because they want to still live by this culture where they don't have to fucking think. Instead, they just follow the tropes that they've come before. Everything must sell in Christmas or in one other quarter to make our earnings. That's fucking ludicrous thinking.
Ludicrous.
Kind of a logical perspective of a gamer, seeing the gaming cycle, seeing trends of how money flows. This is
seeing the trends of how money flows. It's like, you know, like he's like, oh my God, I see a trend of how money flows. My birthday's in April, and all the fucking retard whales give me extra money in April. So I'm gonna have a birthday marathon. I see the money trends, goob. Yeah, you figured it out, man.
It's the same reason why they all jump on bandwagons, like the Team Looter Shooter bandwagon, the Battle Royale bandwagon. They keep the games as a service bandwagon. They all bandwagon, and then the games fail because they're idiots. They don't think.
Yeah, they're idiots.
Big picture.
They don't think creatively, big picture.
until there's someone gets a brain there in charge of one of these companies.
Oh yeah, like you, Dave, right? You're the person who should be in charge of these companies. Yeah.
This is stupid.
Eat your snot
How about
like
you
a
get someone
fucking
in power in
caveman.
a company who fucking knows something about the games industry?
Are you arguing that you know something about the games industry? Like, Dave, I'll take it at face value. You've played a lot of video games. Like, quote unquote, played a lot of video games. But does that do you think that makes you someone who's like in the know about the games industry? Have you ever gone to one of these industry conventions and like seen the back end shit? Are you sure this is the direction you want to go in, my guy?
Right?
Right?
No.
No.
Someone who knows all about how to fucking run a fucking invoice.
You know, like, this is the type of person I want to be the CEO or CFO of my company. This is the type of person right here.
No. We want someone who knows all about how to fucking run a fucking invoice book.
Yeah, you know, you should be in the fucking C-suite, you stupid fucking moron.
And a fucking, ledger book to make money for the quarter. Well, you keep doing you. Go ahead and keep complaining when all your blockbuster games come out and fizzle out and don't sell as well as you wanted them to.
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
How your game budgets are over.
Yeah, and then you know what else? They should also complain that their videos aren't getting enough engagement, and that the people should swing by and just leave a comment that says this is for the algorithm. They should do that too, right? Hello?
It takes hundreds of millions of dollars to make a game, and the game won't sell as much to make up for that. It's your fault. You're the one that fucked it up. It's not the games industry that fucked it up. You're in charge. You're a joke.
Yeah. Are you a joke though? Hello?
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
Hello? Yeah, exactly, Dingus. So he's the type of like this is like actual baby man thinking, right? He thinks that these like corporate suits, and there are corporate suits like this, I guess, but the thing is that he thinks you can take like a random fucking gamer person, and this is the same type of thinking as those people who like play a video game. They're like, you know what? I want to make a video game because I enjoy playing video. It's like, dude, the development process is so fucking different than you just playing the fucking video game. You have no fucking clue. And similarly, DSP thinks that he like, I'm a gamer. I should be a fucking executive. And it's like, dude, it's a business. I know you have like a worthless, shitty business degree that you somehow managed to obtain, but like, it's pretty complicated, man. And you got to manage like a lot of fucking people. But, you know, I played Alan Wake, so I should be the CEO of Blizzard. Okay, cool.
I am the undisputed king of schedules. Well, there you go. I am such a king of schedules.
And Slayer is spamming.
Slightly inconvenienced and delayed. People show up just to see what happens.
So, like, Slayer, the first one I'll give it to you, but, like, once you get to the point where you're spamming, how about you just Google it, you fucking idiot?
Today, I'm not even kidding you. So today, I told you guys what happened. Today,
like, you can hear the fucking noise, man. Like right here. Right here. And then what?
Today, I'm not
Yeah, let me turn off the BGM.
even kidding you. So today, I
Awesome. Very cool.
told you guys that I would have to have a stream
Wait, I
So
saw something.
today, I told you guys that I would be.
Man, it's like weird. So he's like existing. He does like a tongue thing randomly, right? He does this seemingly unprompted. And then he's just like looking at you again. Huh.
I would have to have a stream delay, or it would have to be interrupted. We had more people waiting during the interruption than when I started playing the game. When I started playing Final Fantasy 16, people left.
Yeah, because you suck at like being an entertaining streamer. Your chair is literally more interesting. And then when you came back and no, they were waiting for you to say what happened, and then you came back and blue balled them, and then they fucking left. I mean, I fucking left. I mean, I wasn't there the whole time, but I like as soon as like I saw that he was back, I'm like, oh, okay. And then he started talking like, nope.
They were around to see the interruption. That's pretty crazy. Slayer says, is there a master tier ranking just like for Diamond and below in Street Fighter 6? Yes, master is the highest level you can get. I don't know how many stars master has. I don't know if it has 5 stars or not. I'm not sure how it works. In that regard, I don't know if master's different, but master's the highest tier you can achieve in Street Fighter 6. That is.
Okay.
Why not get master rank in Street Fighter 6 to solidify Ghost? I mean, that's obviously the aspiration is to hit master with Blanca and hopefully maybe eventually other characters too.
Yeah.
The problem is the time investment. Like, for example, I've been playing with Blanca all month. Okay, I actually have the stats. I can pull the stats out thanks to people like Game Tracker who've been tracking my stats, okay? With Blanca,
Yeah.
I have played a total of 500 and about 520 matches total. I've won 320 and lost 194 with a 62% win ratio. And I'm in Diamond.
Can you stop saying like a percentage and then calling it a fucking ratio? Can you please stop that?
Okay.
3.
Now, it took me how long to play that many matches? Are you ready for this? Want to hear this? 10 ranked sessions. 10 streams of me playing Blanca.
Blanca? Okay.
10 streams of me playing Blanca. All right, 10.
All right. Yeah, I get it. I fucking get it, man. 10.
It's insane when you think about it. 10 streams. So that's what? 30 hours, 20 to 25, 30 hours of gameplay. So now to get from Diamond 3 to Master, I don't know. It takes longer. When you get to Diamond, it's like double the amount of wins you need to rank up. So imagine now you want me to get to Master right away. I would have to play only Blanca for like the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then maybe I'd have a chance. If I win more than I lose, I'd have a chance.
No, you're great at Blanca. Keep doing it, man.
You know, what is it?
Keep grabbing them and stuff.
Master level or whatever. Okay? But, again, do I want to hit Master? I do. Is that all I want to do? No, of course not. All right?
Look, he's like reading this guy's like this troll's like paragraph of information. Like he's not just banning him because it's really obvious quickly. He's like reading through it.
Okay. Anything else, guys? Any last minute questions here before we adjourn? I have to I do have to set up the playlist for tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow now is my React day. So I have to do DSP versus the internet for tomorrow. And so I have to set up the playlist for that tonight.
Okay. What's Haseo saying? At DSP Gaming, so 30 hours for Diamond rank. So does this need... At DSP Gaming. Well. So 30 hours for Diamond rank. So does this we need another 30 to 40 hours for Master rank, assuming you do more wins than loss? Dude, I think the fucking, like, jet fuel fumes got into his fucking brain or something. I don't know what's worse for you, that or glue fumes.
Haseo says 30 hours.
You should stab yourself. Can you stay, like, in the frame? I gave you, like, a pretty generous frame here. Can you stay inside of this area, please?
Can you do it?
Do you think it would be another 30 to 40 hours for Master? If I win more than I lose, but it's double the time, I would assume probably anywhere, a minimum of 10 hours if I win every match, which will never happen. Imagine if I won every match. Right?
You think you should win every fucking match. You still think you should. You're a fucking animal, man. You're like an actual fucking animal, my guy.
I'm going up and down, up and down. If it's 62%, think of it that way, 62%, I would argue probably 20 more hours of gameplay of Blanca to get him to Master. I would think. I could be wrong.
Fine.
That's what I would think, right? If in 5 hours, all right, I climbed essentially 2 tiers in Diamond.
Yeah, exactly, Mark 1.
That was lower end Diamond. You understand? That was like, there was some riffraff in there.
Like, all the people, I'm sure he's talked shit about these people before. Like, they've gotten, like, Master with multiple characters. Like, dude, just, like, you know what, Dave? Like, you're a former pro fighting game player, right? I think it would be reasonable for you to dedicate some amount of time to doing this thing. Like, this is a goal that's, like Gamecucker will probably give you $5 billion if you make this, man. Like, he'll be jerking himself off and stuff. And jerking you off. You give the old double jerk. Because, like, there's people that are invested in this for some fucking reason. You might as well go for it. It's better than fucking Final Fantasy 16, man.
There were people who just didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They didn't know how to break throws. They didn't know nothing. When you get to that upper echelon of Diamond, that's when you're playing the good players.
Well, like
Ken?
Ken?
People are going to be breaking every throw, jabbing through every mix-up. It's going to get real hard once you get to the top level of Diamond.
The top level of Diamond.
Yeah. It's going to be, I would argue, 20 more hours of just Blanca to try to get him to Master, I would think. I could be wrong, but that would be my guess. You got to understand something.
What?
These people who have characters in Master,
What, they've been only playing that character for since the very beginning, and they're like huge tryhards, unlike you, who's a variety streamer, and you coincidentally play some fucking gay-ass gimmick character, and you know, you play people who belong in fucking Wood League and are somehow in Diamond. Yeah, I agree.
likely played Street Fighter 6 as the only game they played for a month.
Yeah.
And they're probably sitting there playing it 10 to 20 hours a day. I know you might say 20 hours, 10 to 20 hours a day. Some of
You, boy, Dave, you sure are making a lot of assumptions, my guy. That's a lot of assumptions. Hey, maybe they just got into, maybe they placed into fucking Diamond and they like just started learning like Marisa or something. Cause like that's what happened to you, Dave. Didn't your Ryu get placed in Diamond 1 for some reason? Maybe that happened to them.
people are crazy. They're pros.
They're crazy. They're pros. Yeah, that fucking, those fucking randos from the other day when you were playing Blanca who did the dumbest shit imaginable. Yeah, they're pros, man.
This is their job. They're just fucking sitting there labbing and then going online and playing all day, every day. They're wild. Their first week, they probably played the game 80 hours.
This dude really needs to be killed. I'm just saying, man. Like, it's amazing that he's not dead yet.
Just think about that. Okay?
Yeah, better take a drink.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you should rock around.
The Blimp, I don't know if I believe that. He says Street Fighter 6 tier lists are placing Blanca at the bottom.
The
I don't know
bottom.
if I believe that. I would say, at very least, he's mid. What I would say
Mid.
is at top tier, he won't hang. I'm serious about that. I think that when you
I
get
mean,
to
he
top
just, he
tier,
literally just
it's
won an
all
event,
people
though.
doing the mid-screen rushdown, the Kens, the juries, the DJs, you know, that's what I believe.
He
I
seems
don't
to,
think-
he's like ignoring Cammy. He's just lucky he hasn't fought any Cammies, like good Cammies. Because like some Japanese guy who's like in charge of tier lists, I guess, he just re-released the tier list in which Cammy used to be B tier and now she's fucking S tier. Now she went from B tier to literal #1 character, like between two tier lists. And see, that's the beauty of it. Because no one can say, oh, you're playing Cammy because, you know, she's... No. I picked her because she's hot. And I picked her when she wasn't #1. So go fuck yourself.
think that anyone is actually going to be able to say that Blanca can hang at top tier when he doesn't have those options, because that's what it's all about. That highness mix up in the corner. You can't figure out it's high, low, or throw. And whatever hits is a ginormous combo in the corner.
Ginormous
Right back to
combo.
that rock, paper, scissors again after that initial, rock, paper, scissors. So that's what I think. Like, I feel
Oh no,
like
I'm the
that's
hipsterest
at my
Cammy
level.
player.
And I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. It's too early really to determine. But I think he would have, at the very least, I think Blanca has a lot of advantages.
Like,
over
I'd still
Terry.
play Cammy if she was low tier, and I'd be a low tier god.
I would say he's mid or higher mid tier at the least.
You should only play characters based on aesthetics, and then whether they get buffed or nerfed
No,
or whatever,
not with the
doesn't
last
matter.
tournament.
It's
He won
awesome.
the first tournament. There have been other tournaments since then. It wasn't one tournament and then no tournaments ever again. It was one tournament weeks ago, and there's been many other tournaments since then.
Okay, and like there hasn't been one character that has won every single one of these tournaments. Like a you don't even follow this shit, man. Yeah, sniff. Yeah, and Jamie moved up in the tier list too, marked one. Jamie was put at C tier before. He's at like A tier now. Cause like I always thought that Jamie was good. The problem is like he starts at 90% damage until you get like 2 drinks in him or whatever, right? But, people are just learning how to play him now. So what is Haseo saying? At DSP Gaming, what Street Fighter 6 characters do you believe should be nerfed? Dude, these fucking people that are all talking about like nerfing like a shit ton, like, you know what would really piss me off in this game? If they like very frequently did balance patches and shit. Like if it was fucking League of Legends or something, it would like piss me off. Cause like, aren't fighting games traditionally like, you just get the game and then it is what it is type of thing? Like, I don't know, man. Like, what do you want?
Would I do a Street Fighter 6 character tier list? Well, actually, we were gonna do a tier maker, but we never got around to it. We were gonna do a Street Fighter tier maker,
A
but
bunch of people want Manon to lose her medal between rounds. That might make her shitty though. I don't know.
Yes, with all the characters that I've played so far.
I saw a good recommendation for Lily from it was like a, what's his name, Rooflemonger or whatever. Dude, I hate how he starts his fucking videos. Hello and welcome. I fucking hate that shit. Sorry. But yeah, he was like, Lily should start with 1 wind like stock, and I'm like, you know what? That'd be cool. I think that makes sense.
I do believe, I would say either Zangief or Dalsim are both really hard to play with in Street Fighter 6. They're so weird and different from the rest of the cast. So those are probably the 2 hardest characters I've used so far.
All right.
Yeah, just pull on your facial hair. That'll make it stick. Yeah, pull on it.
Who do I think should be nerfed? The only character that should ever be nerfed in a fighting game is a character that's top tier but way too easy to use. Seriously. Like,
Seriously.
There's a character that just definitively
Are you talking about like Ken? Because you're really mad about Ken, I guess.
is better than most of the cast, but is also piss easy to use. So literally someone who doesn't even have great skill in fighting games can pick up that character and get ridiculous amount of wins. That's when you know a character's broken.
Like who?
It's happened a few times in
Like
fighting
who?
game history. Back in the day,
Yeah, pick at your skin.
there were no rebalances. It wasn't until the digital era that there were rebalances. So back then, you were screwed.
Screwed.
Early on in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Cable, Hyper Viper Beam comboed into itself 3 times. You could kill anyone in the game. And it was easy to do. And so every fucking scrub used that character and did the same thing.
Scrub.
And got away with it. Now there were ways around that eventually discovered, but that's the point I'm making is if it's easy to do and anyone can do it and people are just using it to abuse and win constantly, that's not good. The closest thing to that in Street Fighter 6 is definitely Ken.
Oh, okay.
Who has constant rush down, safe from so many different moves, from so many different distances, moves that just go through shit for no.
Go look at him fucking squinting. Look at this squinting here. Like he's just like fantasizing about Ken right now. I wonder what he's thinking of.
Through shit for no reason. His floaty kick, where it floats over at the perfect angle so any low attack goes under it, including supers.
Is he talking about Jinrai? I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Or is he talking about like the jump kick? I don't know if that's part of Jinrai or not. I don't actually know really much of Ken's moveset.
Ability miss him when he's doing his stupid float.
There's a lot of like that type of shit happens in a lot of things. Literally, my hooligan goes under DI, as we found out the last time I streamed it. It goes like under fucking DI, which is awesome. Like that's like compelling shit. You know, like Cammy's standing heavy kick, it goes over a lot of people randomly. It's like, I don't know, that's kind of interesting.
Kick, and it's completely safe to do. He can throw it out at any time, and it's safe. The only thing that can hit it, I believe, is like a perfectly timed like drive impact, but that's knowing it's coming out. You guess ahead of time. Like there's really.
I'm sure there's other things that hit it. Hoggers.
No effective way to punish it. That's bullshit. No character should have an insanely 100% safe at all times strategy move, and he does. So that, I think he should be nerfed a little bit. But
I think he should be nerfed a little bit. How would you nerf him, Dave? What would you do? Because you're talking about like his move goes like over something, I guess, which I guess he's the only character in the entire game whose move goes over things. Wow. Crazy, dude. So what would you do? Make it not go over things? You'd like bring him closer to the ground? Or would you like reduce his health or something? What would you do, Dave? Tell me. You're a game developer. You're smarter than the entire C-suite of these fucking multi-million-dollar companies, right?
Outside of that, so far I haven't really seen too much that needs to be changed. It's more things you have to learn.
Maybe Ken's like that, though.
Okay. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. Thank you for chilling with me for this special Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, we're at the end already.
I hope that you have a good night, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks all for watching. Peace out.
Okay. Now, guys.
All right, everyone. Well, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the streaming day. Thanks to those who did support. You know, I knew today was going to be a weird day with everything the way that it went down, the timing and everything, and the interruption.
Yeah, I watched it, Marco.
Tomorrow, only one stream. It'll be
was
the podcast in the morning.
I just fucking watched it earlier in the stream and I can't even remember it anymore. It was 13 fucking minutes long and I can't even fucking remember any of it.
That'll be followed.
I just remember it was kind of worthless.
The internet over on DSP Reacts for my first major stream, and then no late stream tomorrow night because I'm doing the private patron react videos. But I'll be back on Monday for 3 full-time stream days. I hope you'll join.
3 full-time stream days.
That is it, everyone. Thank you so very much. Please have a good evening. Please enjoy the evening. And I will be uploading. Please
have a good evening. Please enjoy the evening. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to like this. And go fuck yourself.
Shortly. But outside of that, I'll see you all in the morning for streaming fun. All right, everyone. Thank you.
Streaming
Have a good night.
fun.
Peace out. See you in the morning. Later.
Oh, that was a quick clock out. Well. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, I want. Dude, I wonder if this still exists. There was a Shinko video I was like thinking about, and I was like, I want to watch it. I wonder if it still exists. Is it popular? Wait, is it this video? It might be this video. It might literally be his most popular video.
Standing.
Okay, so this is this part.
La la la.
La la la.
La la la.
Dude, like I'll always remember the opening part of this because of the la 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 thing that he did.
La la la. La la la. Look out, there's a black woman coming. Ah! She takes them both out. Boom! Steals the backpack and runs away. Oh!
Okay, this part. Oh wait, it was after this.
John Smith and Molly. I like how idiots immediately have to turn my silly joke that has absolutely nothing to do with race into something racial because they're dumb.
Dude, he used to wear headphones. Wow, remember that?
It was observational comedy. There was an actual black woman who was about to walk into them on the street, and then I made a joke about someone robbing their shit. It had nothing to do with the color of her skin. Look out, there's a black woman coming! Ah! 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 If you think that, fuck off, you stupid racist piece of shit who would.
Yeah, fuck you. You're racist, dude. He did this about the slave trade thing too. He did this to fucking Adam. Oh, if you think about that, then you're the fucking racist.
Actually make that connection. You're an asshole.
Yeah,
seriously,
asshole.
like go fuck yourself. Okay, let's go.
I'm not racist, you are.
Her and her mother, sister. Why are there so many of her sister? Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. It's too many of her sister. That's it? Okay, I got enough room now. Too many of her sister. Pout, smile, or smolder? What the fuck? Pout. What is going on in this game? What?
Is this situation not a bit ridiculous to you? Like, I'm pretty sure I couldn't stop you if you tried to escape.
Right now, I'm happy.
It's like wiping the sweat off his brow.
I really don't know what's going on anymore. I'm just gonna keep playing it. I don't understand this game. I don't really know what we're doing or what's going on. I feel like I'm high or something. I don't know.
You feel like you're high or something, yeah. You know what that feels like, right?
If we let you go.
If you didn't think I would, you would have no reason to keep me here.
If I let you go, Becky and Vivek would think I'd lost my mind.
It would be best I remained there.
You're so weird. Why are you only speaking to me and not the others?
Why do you think that might be?
Because you're black. I only talk to... I don't trust those two white kids. Those kids creep me out.
Like, that sound effect that Shinko added was just so inspired. Like, it was such a correct thing to add that. Let's go back. Because, like, he really does look like he's boiling over. Like, he's making such a weird fucking expression.
If I let you go, Becky and Vivek would think I'd lost my mind.
It would be best I remained there.
You're so weird. Why are you only speaking to me and not the others?
Why do you think that might be?
Because you're black. I only talk to... I don't trust those two white kids. Those kids creep me out. I mean, that's the only commonality I could think of. Why else would he only talk to her? I have no idea.
That's the only commonality that I can think of.
You think that? Fuck off, you stupid racist piece of shit who would actually make that connection. You're an asshole. That's the only commonality I could think of. Why else would he only talk to her? I have no idea.
Enough of your super intense questions. I want to know about you.
What do you want to know?
Seriously, like, go fuck yourself. Okay.
All right, I want to see that. And then he said something weird earlier today. I think Aquatil posted it, right? Because I was watching the Frog stream when that happened. DSP talked about slavery while playing Final Fantasy 16. I like missed the first half of those.
I think it's a weak move.
Hey, the villain is in here.
But the omission of black people in the game makes sense as we go on, to be honest. Well, keep in mind that the main theme of this game, quite frankly, is about slavery, right? And, you know, let's be honest, sadly, you know, African Americans as well as other black people all over the world.
African Americans, along with black people all over the world,
just recently, within the last few hundred years, have been enslaved.
Just recently, within the last few hundred years, have been enslaved. The last few hundred years. So
it's kind of a, you know, touchy subject, you know.
It's kind of a touchy subject.
I don't want to think about another world where black people are enslaved again. You know.
Black people, among other types of people, are enslaved even in current year, right? Hello?
Trying to right that wrong and change that past to say we acknowledge that slavery of any race, creed, or any individual is wrong. So to actually show that particular race that actually was enslaved for quite a while in a video game could be pretty offensive to some people. I get that, you know?
I mean, you want to talk about slavery, look no further than Haseo, man. And what's he? His name's Ruben.
Now, should we be able to actually separate fantasy from reality and say, okay, well, this is a game and it doesn't really matter? Yes. Sadly, a lot of people are not able to do that. A lot of people are just really sensitive and can't separate fantasy.
Wait, so okay, so wait, again, I missed the first part of this. I just started hearing talk about, like, black people in slavery, and I'm like, huh? So his take is that black people aren't in this game because it'll hurt the feelings of people because black people used to be enslaved? Is that the take? What the fuck?
Reality, and they see stuff and they get triggered and then they get all upset. I do think that the game should have been able to do whatever it wanted with whatever race it wanted, and shouldn't have been a.
Wow, man, that's
not the society we live in. Sadly, we do live in a society of people who are just ridiculously.
We live in a society, guys.
Really sensitive and get upset about every little thing. So I think it was actually a smart design choice for them to not have black people in it if it was going to involve, you know, these kind of plot lines of, you know, bigotry, being judgmental towards one group, ethnicity, or race. In this case, it's the bearers, right? You know, you might have people who get too overly offended by it. So probably the smart move, honestly.
Probably, yeah, it was, you know, it was the smart move to, in his reality, it's the smart move to bend the knee for no reason, basically. But I just feel like dude, earlier he was talking about like fucking merch or something, and he's like, can anyone find like a merch company that doesn't like, who's like anti-woke or something, because people are gonna show them all these black clips that like these clips where I like say things about black people, you know, black people, African Americans, and sometimes Chicky Chang Asians and stuff. And then they're not gonna like me, and I'm just like, dude, but you're saying here that it's smart to like basically bend the knee to these people, right? He fucking said that. Like I was listening to the Shinko stream earlier, and during the pre-stream, he would like, dude, I'll fucking find it right now. It was during the pre-stream at some point. Where is it? It's like somewhere in here.
About bullshit. It's not important. If there's something important to the plot. So, very simply put, I hope the game gets better. Movie, there's flashback segments. Myself awake when playing Final Fantasy 16. When they have really long cutscenes like Final Fantasy 16? Absolutely not. I play retro games when appropriate. Does anyone even care about the IP that much anymore, right? There'll be an interruption back in May. And I play retro games from. He compares my trolls to Sloth and the Goonies. That's really messed up.
It's like around
my odd
somewhere.
experience. He says, do you use caffeine? I have one formed. Wouldn't be the first time.
What?
Well, fair enough. That's a good comparison. What I would say is you're right. There are significantly amount of side missions in Yakuza games that aren't the main storyline. Add to the main story of the game.
Was it during the pre-stream?
We're all overweight as it is. We don't need more. We have big, sagging, flapping. Played
God.
Final Fantasy V retro games for all. Latest movie is flopping. Does anyone even care about that? This is the second time during today's stream the chat has completely crashed. It froze for 3 minutes now and counting.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. I know you're still there because they're now clicking those symbols again. Remember I told you there's the chat, like emote buttons, like the happy face, the surprise face, the 100, and the party horn. People are clicking it, and it's going crazy on the side of the chat. So I know you're there. I know you guys didn't go anywhere.
This guy's so fucking weird.
But the chat froze again. Second time. What is going on with the chat today? Well, I can't really do an interactive podcast when I can't interact because you guys are frozen. This sucks.
Wow, that's
so maybe
crazy.
It makes sense to end the pod. Maybe this is a sign.
Yeah, maybe it's a sign you should fucking rope.
And then sometimes, well, usually it says don't drop Final Fantasy, Jones. Okay? Cloudy outside. So because it's cloudy. Okay,
yeah, kill yourself.
Fuck up the world with. I have, you know, things going on.
Dude, okay, like it was in here, wasn't it? Cause like I remember exactly where I was. I was listening to Shinko like with an earpiece, and I was cleaning the fucking living room. And then this part was happening, right?
Sunny outside. Usually
this part was happening, and then I go outside to the backyard to like water the fucking plants, and he's talking about the merch, which means it should be like here somewhere.
Before we jump into Final Fantasy, okay? Quickly pinch myself to. If you get to a really boring part, like so Pat the Trickster played the whole game and old. Well, you didn't pay for it. It was in the main game. And the rent price is low. More.
Dude, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here.
Do I play only new games? Absolutely not. They could do it. I don't own anymore. So, you know, it is what it is. But I don't know if the game would sell well because getting interrupted this afternoon. Yeah, interactive podcast when I There will be an interruption. I don't. If the interruption happens early, it lets you know what's going on with that.
Maybe it was maybe it was like later or something. Dude, I like actually feel like I'm on fucking crazy pills. Oh, whatever. Anyway, like that did happen. I didn't imagine that happening. Okay? So anyway, I didn't imagine that happening, but that did happen. And he fucking said that, like, if I'm gonna release merch for my 15-year anniversary or some shit like that, okay? Then can somebody point me to a company that won't fucking bend the knee to fucking libtards and whatever the fuck. He didn't say libtards, but that's effectively what he was saying. He anti-woke. Because then someone in Shinko's chat pointed out, like, oh, he's alt-right. And then Shinko says to him, no, he's not alt-right. He doesn't believe in anything except himself. And I'm like, yes, that is true.
Why poke the hornet's nest, as they say, right? Why do that? Highest Darkness is the game is a throwback to Final Fantasy.
2530? Oh. Like here?
I did. Plus, LA Noir, Ice Company. Offensively racist.
Oh, wait, here.
No point these
Thank
days.
you.
It really is.
Oh, who said that?
If someone knows of a merchandise company
Where?
who'd like to work with me or I can work with to design merch
Thank you, HCP.
and release a 15th anniversary line of clothing, I would love to do that. People have been asking me for this for years now, and I'm like, there's no point. Why put a bunch of time and effort into making a
anything
merchandise line if then my haters are just
into making a merchandise line? Like he's like a fucking, oh my god,
just gonna mass contact that company and be like, oh, so look what he said 10, 15 years ago in his videos, you know,
how old is this video that Shinko made? 1 year ago.
Ugh. 10 to 15 years ago, huh?
cancel him. And then they kick me out of the company and say, we don't want to work with me, right? It's insanely stupid. Especially because I never actually said anything offensively racist or anything like that. You know, back then it was all just jokes. No one...
Yeah, like, so you don't have to say offensively racist, because if it's racist, you can just go ahead and assume it's offensive.
One took offense at the generalized comedy I used to do, because woke culture has changed modern society. Now everyone thinks that things 10, 15 years ago are like the worst things ever on planet Earth, and that you're the devil if you participated in them.
Okay.
So, if there's a company out there that's different, that actually will not bend the knee to a bunch of idiots on the internet, I'd like to work with them.
Okay, you hear that? And then what about here?
So probably the smart move. Being judgmental towards one group, ethnicity, or race. In this case, it's the bearers, right? You know, you might have people who get too overly offended by it. So probably the smart move.
So it's probably the smart move. You might have people who get offended by it. So it's probably the smart move that they didn't have black slaves, because black people were enslaved and stuff, Goob. Oh, but Dave, literally earlier today, you said basically the opposite thing. How odd.
Why poke the hornet's nest, as they say?
Yeah, why poke the hornet's nest? Why do that? It's not offensively racist.
Highest Darkness is the game is a throwback to Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI was essentially technology versus magic, how Terra was persecuted. Correct. I feel that way too. I feel it is a throwback plotline in a lot of different ways. The whole, oh, if you use magic power, well, you're draining the energy, the natural resources of the planet. So it's kind of almost like an environmentalist style plotline, which has happened in
an environmentalist style plotline.
Same plot, actually, right? Carlton Jr. says it's funny because Dragon Age Origins has a similar plot point. Well, in the Dragon Age franchise, it's elves, correct? It's the elves that are treated as like the inferior race and they're slaves and stuff.
Yeah, but are they black elves? Oh, I'm sorry. Are they African American elves?
I guess it is a little bit more realistic than, say, a game that has elves and shit, right?
Yeah, but there's chocobos.
Daphne says, Yoshida has said the only reason there's a lack of diversity is that the game is framed in reality set in medieval Europe, where there really weren't any black people at the time, at any, you know, medieval time. Okay. I mean, it's not set in medieval Europe, or else it would be called Europe. That's kind of a lame cop-out, but okay.
What? No, see, the thing is, Dave, When people make a story, they should be allowed to populate that story with whatever the fuck they want. And then they can make rules, say, these people existed here, or they did not. And then people, if they get mad at them, everyone should say, hey, they made the story. How about you shut the fuck up? That's their story. They're allowed to tell it how they want to fucking tell it, man. Whether there's fucking Chinese people in there, whether there's black people in there, whether there's white people in there, whatever the fuck else is there or not there. That's their fucking story to tell. Oh, it's a cop-out. Okay.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I agree with that. Oh, I can't use the choke now. Here.
If I may ask, why do people call DSP Dave? I don't know, something happened a long time ago. I just got used to it. I think someone tipped him one time and called him Dave, and he said, Dave's not me, Dave's my dad. And then he's like, oh my god, and now he's called Dave. So Dave just sounds like more appropriate for him than like Phil, doesn't it? Have you got anything else? Oh, and streaming tomorrow. So much for Julius Cruz. Ugh. Very cool. That ought to be fun. I do enjoy a good and stream. Okay, we got anything else? Twilight Prince. Oh yeah, this guy's really cool too. B Wildebeest. He does randomizers, but he does like Twilight Princess randomizers. And I never played Twilight Princess, so it doesn't stick as well for me, unfortunately. I wish it did. Maybe I should just watch like a regular playthrough of Twilight Princess so I can kind of get it. Well, 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 what food? Well, well, well. Oh my god, look at this thumbnail. Jesus Christ. I didn't even notice it. Yeah, the thumbnail didn't even load the first time. When we watched this, it was just like released. Nice fucking thumbnail, man. Okay.
I found out right now. I found out one week. Yes, you know, she was it. Yes, you know you.
Great. Hey, it is kind of like watching Twin Peaks, isn't it? Okay. Is there anything else? Are we done here? I think it's a little late for like Street Fighter, so how long has it been? 2.5 hours? That's fine. I think we're done. We might be. Okay. Boogie? Okay, fine. I'll look up. There's no Boogie videos.
Why is your...
Look, he's got a soy jack. He's got a Francis. You know what? Fine. 5-minute video. You get Francis.
Oh
you fucking pieces of shit want Boogie? Here you go. You get Francis.
What's up? It's me, Francis, and today I've come to this here place. This is Crystal Bridges in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Bentonville, Arkansas. I've been told that I got a food tasting thing for the 4th of July, so we're out here to get snackums. I also understand that there is art, but I am not going to look at your art. I'm only here for the food.
Wait, how did Francis used to? Because people say he doesn't. I like never watched these Francis books because they're fucking trash. So, like, what if I did this? Like, one of these have to be popular, right? Draw my life. Oh my god, dude, I gotta watch this again eventually. Francis unboxing play. Okay, this is like old Francis. This was 9 years ago. Okay, Francis, what do you sound like?
You're more interesting.
Cause show the cops are here. You want to get that part? Die! I said film the game. God! I got wasted.
Okay, so what does he sound like now?
I really like this place. This is like, I wish it wasn't outside.
Dude, it sounds nothing like it, yeah.
But I like it because it's like living inside a honeycomb.
It just sounds like him, like, this is my normal voice, and now I'm sounding kind of like this. It's like a little bit different.
You know, the cereal, not like a bee honeycomb. What?
Oh wait, so he has that like prostitute he's paying filming this probably, right?
Well,
Oh, it is. You can hear a little girl voice.
sweaty. I'm outside. What do you expect? I'm a fat guy outside. Of course I'm gonna sweat. Look, it's art. It's art, okay? All right, look, I'm an impressionist, okay? It's
Okay, okay.
art. That's art.
Okay.
Look at this tree. What kind of tree what kind of fruit would grow on that?
Wings
You
recently,
couldn't
and
eat
then I got
a
that
metal
there,
fruit from a metal tree. That's
Yeah.
a shitty tree.
Wings is kind of whatever.
Look at them. They're setting up the food, and they told me I wasn't allowed to. It's VIPs. I said, I'm very important.
Dude, why do you do this in public? Don't you feel embarrassed for yourself?
And they said, no, I'm very pathological though. Is this art? It looks like a Minecraft chest, okay?
Minecraft chest.
Okay? Oh, it's my Minecraft world art now.
Wow, I love Minecraft.
Jesus. I don't even think that opens. How are you supposed to get whatever's inside there?
Are you touching stuff? You know you shouldn't be touching stuff, right? When I go to like art museums, I'll always put my hands behind my back. So number one, I can look really pretentious, but also number two, I don't accidentally start touching shit like with my lizard brain.
What if it's food? Look at this one. They say that was painted in 1856. Now how could that have happened if the Leonardo DiCaprio movie didn't come out till like 3
Oh my god, please die, dude.
years ago? So I think someone's lying. I think this is counterfeit. Okay, nobody joke in the comment section. This is very serious stuff.
Dude, get your fucking fat finger away from that painting.
I'm pretty sure that's Jesus. You can't show that. Don't film that. There's a titty on there. Don't show. I told you to stop recording. You can't show this stuff on.
So like people made like artists made these things, right? They use their creative processes to make these things. And then one day it got put in a museum. And then one day this fucking fat tub of shit decided to show up to that museum, do some lazy retard voice, and like point at their fucking works of art. Wow. That's really cool.
On YouTube, that's another daddy. I like these ones because they're pictures of outside, and so you don't have to go outside to see it. Oh, because I'm allergic to the outside, and it gets hot out there. So they brought the outside inside. That's my kind of art.
Isn't this offensive to somebody?
Okay. Donkey Kong.
Like, shouldn't this like offend people who like Jade or something? And they're like, oh my god, he's like pretending to be retarded or something. Like, I mean, like, shouldn't people yell at him about this or something? Why do people like Francis?
And I don't know if you can tell, but modern just is the art for shitty. I don't like any of it. Okay?
I agree, modern is shitty.
Okay, I like that one because it's gay.
I like that one because it's gay. Wait, so is he like using the fact that he's playing a character poorly, like as an excuse to say like ignorant things? Like I'm literally just playing a character. I'm like, I get it, dude. But like at this point, the character is so shitty that it's basically one of those things where it's a thinly veiled like caricature type of thing where you can just use it as a shield to say hateful slurs. Like, isn't that just the next step, Boogie? Isn't the next step be like, I'm not piece of peace, I'm bleece of bleece, and I hate gay people. I'm just playing a character, guys. Like, isn't that just one step removed from that? Hello?
If this is art, every YouTube video I ever made is better art. Put me in the gallery. Get rid of this crap. That one's Pinocchio. First off, I think Disney's going to sue these guys. Okay. And then secondly, I don't remember Pinocchio being that big. How could you fit that in a whale? I've never seen a whale in real life, but that's way too big to put in a whale. Okay, I'm smelling cap.
I'm smelling cap, Sason. Wow.
What the hell? Where the hell am I? How did this happen? I just was here for like a free chocolate or cheeseburger or something, and I'm stuck in this hellscape. Help.
He dropped the voice like DSP drops a fucking Blanca combo, man. He just doesn't give a fuck, I guess.
These ones is called abstractions. And I had to get that done to my teeth. And they abstracted all of them, and that's why I got these dentures. So I don't know what these got to do with teeth, but I like them.
Wait, what? Wait, why did you talk? Are you talking about teeth? What?
These ones is called abstractions. And I had to get that done to my teeth. And they abstracted all of them, and that's why I got...
Oh, he's saying abstracted instead of extracted. Okay.
These dentures, so...
I got it.
I don't know what these got to do.
Because you're like retarded or something. Okay.
I like them for that reason.
Yeah, great.
Look at this.
Really funny.
I thought that was made out of paper, like a hamburger
Durkee
wrapper.
donated $2 to Aspen. Congrats on the strokey. Thank you, Durkee.
I touched it, but it's... God, how do you make that out of glass? If they wrapped your hamburgers in that, you would cut your teeth. Look at the size of this elevator. Right. I thought at first that maybe to use this to move to art.
Wait, is this the lady's foot? Here. Let me. I'm being a mentally ill something or other again. That DSP would say. All right, let's look at her feet. There we go. That's the lady's foot. Now we know all about her and stuff. Wait, why is she out in public wearing socks with open-toed sandals? Wait, okay. I think I know everything I need to know about this person already. Okay.
Maybe to use this to move to art, but then I realized it's just made for me. This is my size. Just an elevator for me. Why aren't all elevators like this?
They look like Asian house. Yeah, they look like Asian house shoes, but you don't go fucking out with Asian. And you sure as fuck don't go out with Asian house shoes with socks on.
God damn it. God damn it. This one, this is art. I like this one. This really speaks to me for some reason. I don't know why. The lights are
the words. If only it would collapse on top of you. Yeah.
I get it now. I finally understand.
Oh my god. Help.
Art. Oh god.
Okay, I don't know what. Okay, look, if that piece is commenting on the, I don't know, the over marketing and over consumption of the average person in current year or something, I mean, it's literally talking about you. Like actually talking about you, if that's the statement that it's making, because that's what I would assume it is without any other context.
I didn't mean to make fun of it. Stop filming me. I get it now. I think always being judgmental because not every piece of art is for everybody. But when you find art that really moves you, like I did, it really moves you, and I'm gonna let it move me.
Yeah, which is what that was about, right?
The sign said. I'm going to McDonald's.
I mean, I'd say that thing isn't subliminal though. Like, wasn't that film about like, oh, you have to wear these like glasses to see it, otherwise it's subliminal? Like, I'd say that that's superliminal.
Get me one of those grimace shakes, because that is a real piece of art. Not every piece of art is for everybody, but it starts a conversation. And you and I had a conversation today, and it's mostly about how shitty some of this art is. But the stuff that's good.
What's good art and bad art though?
I loved it.
Okay. Wow. That's really cool, man. You're awesome. Did you guys enjoy that? Did you guys enjoy the fucking Boogie segment? Francis versus Modern Art. Boogie 2988 Rage. Let's see what the comments say. Fuck, where am I? Comments? Boogie, a pinned comment is art. And then, like, the winking, smiling face. This is like the people that reply to something on Twitter, and their reply is ratio, or something to the effect of ratio. And those people actually need to be fucking killed. This is worse than like when people type first, because when people type first, right? Okay. Remember when people used to do that? They don't really do that much anymore. But the thing is, when you comment on a video and your comment is first, you aren't requiring anything of anybody. You are just being an annoying fuck. Okay? When you comment, a pinned comment is art, or you comment ratio or something like that, the person who made this video has to do something to make this happen. They have to pin your comment. Additionally, if you reply on a Twitter thread and you say ratio or something like that, then you need people to like your stupid fucking comment that says ratio for it to happen. And, you know, kill yourself is just what I'm going to say. That's probably all I need to say about that. Never let it be said that Francis is not a man of culture. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Well, well, and well. Glad to see that we encouraged you. Keep grinding. We are here for it. Have a great day. Wow, Victoria, your new girlfriend 8. You're inspiring. Oh my lord, what was that? Okay, I hope that wasn't a thing. Because, like, I didn't have enough time to process whatever I was looking at. But it looked kind of weird. You watch a man that was once bound to wheelchair go out and explore the world on his own 2 feet. It's honestly inspiring. Dude, I am fucking inspired right now. This was fun. I hope you enjoyed making it. I did. I've always enjoyed Francis. He brought me some amazing laughs. However, I have to admit, I'm way, way more fond of Boogie. Heart. Wow, thanks, Just Spacey Stacy. Hashtag I am Kratom. Stop the Kratom ban. Wow, Stacy, what do you think about Kratom?
Hey everybody, I'm Stacy and I am Kratom. I'm coming to you still in my PJs because I just feel it's too important to, you know, get the message across, not to concentrate on looking good, but concentrate on inspiring change or stopping this ban on Kratom. Because I don't think the public realizes what a godsend this plant has been.
All I know about Kratom is it's like a fucking drug from Thailand or something. Because my mom told me about it one time. It's an epidemic.
Addicts.
What is Kratom? Kratom. Kratom is a tropical evergreen tree in the coffee family. Dude, I love coffee. It is indigenous to Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar, and Papua New Guinea, where it has been used in herbal medicine since 19th century. The leaves of the kratom tree contain many chemical compounds that can affect the body. The most well-studied compounds related to kratom are mitragynine and 7-hydroxymitragynine. These compounds are thought to act on opioid receptor. Oh, so it's fucking heroin. Great, thanks. Except it's also a stimulant? What? At low doses, it's a stimulant. At higher doses, it reduces pain and may bring on euphoria. At very high doses, it's a sedative. Okay. Dude, just take perks, man. Imagine reading all this when you just take some perks. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, before I get distracted with this dumb bitch. Yeah, I was reading his comments. Or something. Here. This is gold, Boogie. Definitely Miss Francis. Keep them coming. Been a fan since 2015 during your Fallout playthrough. These never get old. I really enjoy watching your adventures, Boogie. Laughing face. I like this. I like you transitioning. I just want you to know that your videos have had a huge impact on my life, and I can't thank you enough. Wow, that's pretty sad, man. For you. What the fuck am I looking at? Someone decent 99. Okay. I'm just gonna call you Ryan. Yes, Francis, you are a work of art, and you do belong in a gallery. A permanent display in a gallery owned by Ripley's. That ending, though, like someone named Art touched him in a place where he hasn't been touched. Who the fuck are these people? What the fuck is wrong with all of you? Your videos always make my day better. Keep it up. Bro, when you got up off the bench, that sweat stain, this is what makes you so relatable to me. What, that he has sweat glands? Dude, you're so relatable. You're a human being. Is that what it takes? You know, Hitler was also a human being, right? Francis got a new shirt, swag. 6 million. Hang on. Here. Ah, yes. Boogie thread. Let's see if there's anything good here. Sometimes they'll post like his shit from Twitter and stuff. What the hell's this? Where's this from? Dude, this is like a long message. Blah, 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 blah. On his oh yeah, he has live streams. Dude, post like a, oh wait, are these clips? We got a clip? We got a clip here. Can I watch this? What happens if I click
Had
this?
a bit of a had a kind of a big change in my life. I have a bit of a big change going on in my life right now. Captain Rob's Adventures, good to see you in here, my friend. How are you? You guys remember I told you that I've been seeing this girl for about the last 8 months?
Oh, here we go.
Close to a year.
Here we go.
We've pretty much been cohabitating. She's here right now in the other room.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You want to say hi? Hi, everybody. Yeah, she's and so that has been great. I've had a travel buddy. She's been a great camera person. She's been a great partner. We've been eating good food. We've been going to cool places. We've been doing cool stuff.
Yeah, but why would she be with you?
I think eventually she will end up being in videos.
Uh-huh. All right. Okay.
Being in videos. But I've just been happy as a pig in shit the last couple of weeks, if I'm being honest with you. I'm getting to do all my favorite things with my favorite person. And it's just been a real good time.
I love my life.
Cohabitating does not mean tied up.
I have so much fun.
She does want to tie me up.
Every single day.
Boogie, do you still want to go back to the ring? Not really. I didn't really want to go there. If the paycheck is there, I'll go.
No, right.
If the paycheck is...
I have been cohabitating with my life partner.
He's microdosing.
Pretty rare. Have I had anything to drink tonight, sir? No. I don't drink, man.
Yeah, man.
I did find some mushroom supplements recently. And they were very mild, and I started microdosing, but it's been a couple of days. But you want to talk about taking the edge off? I microdosed some shrooms and got some real mild...
Microdose
got some real
shrooms.
mild effects from the microdosing. But I've been really chill, dude. I've been so chill. Holy shit.
This is cringe.
I've been microdosing some shrooms. I've been real chill, dude. Real chill.
I don't know, man. Whenever I like read about microdosing, whenever people talk about microdosing, it seems like a very controlled thing. Where they're like, yeah, I take 0.05 micrograms, like this. It seems pretty clinical how some people treat it. He's just like, yeah, I found some shrooms and I started microdosing. It's like, do you know what you're doing? Do you know what microdosing is? It sounds like you're just taking random shit. fucking weird, man. Like, I don't know. Like, again, the shit I read about microdosing, it's like, it seems like microdosing is significantly more difficult than just fucking taking the whole ass thing, because there's like this tism to it, which I respect. They measure out for the week. Yeah, okay. That's cool. It's like, you know, it's like they're doing a thing responsibly, or like whatever they feel is correct based on whatever they're using as evidence. But like, he says, I took some shrooms and I'm microdosing. Like, it's like a fucking buzzword. Like, all right. Because like, I see microdosing used as a buzzword frequently too, by people who obviously don't know what the fuck they're doing. What the fuck is this? This one hit 8K in the first time. Okay. So that's 13 videos. Dude, it's crazy. Like, you look at if you on the Boogie thread, right? They're like, dude, he only got 7.4K views in 22 hours. His shit is like going down, man. And I'm like, dude, this is like the most drama-filled, crazy DSP upload in history. 7.4K views, and this is a fucking shitty Francis video. That's fucking hilarious. It's like night and day between the like DSP thread and the Boogie thread. Like, DSP would actually murder for this to be an average view count. Because they're like, this won't hit 8K views in the first 24 hours. Fucking hell, this is so bad. Here's his last month on YouTube. And it's like, look at these fucking videos. It's like 26K, 11K, 13K. And it's like, oh, dude. Fucking hell. Poor Dave, man. A Boogie Detractor channel posted this. Posted what? Boogie has only streamed 3 times in the past month and hasn't uploaded a new podcast in nearly 2 months. Oh yeah, he has a podcast. I forgot. The last time he streamed was 13 days ago. He's currently using the excuse that he's too busy traveling to do any streams. Boogie, what happened to your streaming schedule on Twitch? I subbed last month and there's been like 2 streams in a month. Feel pretty ripped off after signing up to your pledge to stream twice a week. You let your fans down. Sorry, Mark. If you want to cancel, I understand. Yeah, but I paid already. I am trying to stay active this summer and have a lot of traveling I have to do. My apologies for letting you down. Just stick to a schedule. It would be good for you and for the fans. Imagine having a schedule. And then Boogie live streamed a few hours later. Total coincidence, I'm sure. Uh-huh. The channel has like 100. Boogie has 100 subs. Lol. Dude, he needs some fucking gifted members. That's what I think. Dude, you know what's really crazy? DSP gets like over 90 gifted members in a single day, right? He's like, dude, we've lost, and then immediately goes, dude, we lost so many members. If you guys want to like gift memberships, that's cool. I'm like, do you know how insane being gifted 90 members in a single day, in a half day, would be for like anybody else? That's insane, Dave. It's fucking crazy how little of a shit you give. Oh well, it's not my money. What else we got in here? I wonder if we need to campaign for this. Campaign for what? Who should Adam let me fuck next? Who's Adam? Okay, that's fucking gross, dude. Hey, this is a DSP profile pic. Yeah, I've seen this guy in the DSP thread before, I think. What else we got? This dude drinks hot cocoa when it's 400 to get. I'm having a diet soda. She wanted the hot stuff because she's always cold. Ha ha! Oh, she? Was that a girl? Oh wait, I saw this fucking comment thread. It's perfect because I think it was this one. Someone described, wait, was it this comment? They described the cycle for when he like sugars, which he's presumably doing. Again. Boogie and I'm 22. Oh my god, help. Okay, where was that post? 'Cause it was like actually pretty good. It was quite insightful. Oh, here. I love how obvious this cycle is enough that we can put into steps. Step 1, seeking step. Boogie going on Seeking and other various sites in search of the perfect victim / woman he wants to be with. He searches so frequently that his autofill will start to fill in URLs for different searches and sites he frequents after 1 or 2 letters is typed into the search bar. Step 2, the deal. Boogie found someone and now has enough money that he's willing to part with for her company. It's during this time they actually meet and he tries his hardest to look like a rich, nice boy. Since he is allergic to work and effort, he makes no time to make any uploads or do any actual work. That's where they were kind of at, I think. That dude was complaining. 3, getting comfortable. After enough paid dates, Boogie's simp brain activates and he starts to think the girl really likes him and he's so special. Oblivious to having done this dozens of times, he now decides to make small mentions of them online. This is where we are. And in videos to show her off and how amazing he is. Basically, he comes back from a hiatus to flex to people. Dude, this is literally where we're at right now. Because he just did this at like that live stream from yesterday or today or whatever. Basically, he comes back from a hiatus to flex to people that he paid a woman to hang out with him. Okay, and then what's next? 4, lighten up on gifts for the grift. As Boogie goes on about his charade, he starts to believe the woman really likes him and he can have a normal relationship. His usual tactic of love bombing ends and he starts being a bit more unbearable as usual around her, more critical and abusive. Things start to get awkward, and this is where I would assume more arguments or fights start. Also, the suicide baiting and Reddits get named to drop by this point. Step 5. Raffle. Who? You're wild to think that. The woman at this point is long gone because it was always about the money and Boogie can never have a normal relationship for his human life. He failed to have done so in almost half a century. He won't until he dies in the next few years, hopefully soon. He goes on, as usual, crying about his life and begging for money while doing fuck all and trying to retcon the reason why the woman he allegedly dated for months is now gone, a la a Stalin edit. Oh yeah, right, he does do that. And he talks shit about them later too. He will say the online trolls found her or whatever, but he can't accept that it was his fault in the end. Number 6, restart. Let's be honest, once he gets a decent payday by the gods of Chancey, he's gonna start this shit all over again. Okay. Dude, that's really good. What's this say?
iDubbbz blocked me.
Oh. We already saw that.
iDubbbz blocked me.
Yeah, well, Yang Ye blocked a bunch of people who said he's a shitty voice actor or something. You should post a video about him. Same shit he did with Ethan. Oh, no. 4 million subs. Struggles to do 30k videos on a video. Oh my god. DSP would love that so much. Dude, that Yang Ye guy, he like posted like something fucking weird the other day. It was like, oh my god, I've still got this Haseo thing here. He posted some like someone found something and like I like said mean things in the past and I'm like, oh my god, why does this fucking happen to everybody? Does this still exist? How long ago was this? The fuck is this? Me showing up to watch Barbie and Oppenheimer in theaters on the same day. Oh my god, that's fucking cringe, dude. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Somebody dug deep for a clip of me from this is like DSP. Okay, this reminded me of DSP. That's why I like remembered it. Somebody dug deep for a clip of me from 6 years ago in which I said some rather ignorant things about a slur. A hateful slur, if you will. For context, I was not born in the US. I moved here when I was 14. I had a lot to learn by picking things up from my surroundings. 6 years ago, a big YouTuber used the N-word, and I made a video to discuss that. Being ignorant about the word's full historical context, having heard it used in all kinds of ways when I was growing up, I knew it was racially derogatory, but I had seen so many... Dude, like, this is so much fucking typing. And I'm just like, bro, just who gives a fuck? Like, oh my god. Dude, this is like... He was born in Venezuela. Oh, I didn't know that. You're looking a little, People learn and grow from oh my god, this one's the worst. People learn and grow from ignorance, as does society as a whole. And it really was that for me. It was a foreigner's ignorance, but even unintended ignorance can be damaging, so I apologize if anyone was hurt. I hope you know that my prior ignorance has since been corrected. Like... Okay, so it's just, I'm just thinking like... Okay, if ever in the future, okay, if ever in the future I have to come back and go like, I'm sorry I said all these hateful slurs when I was streaming as Piece of Peace, know this, I do not apologize. I don't care. And if future me says I'm sorry, well, he's lying, because he's not. Okay? Laura Croft. Like, this is just some super gay shit, dude. Dude, I don't know why. He just started fucking turning up on my like rando feed. And I'm just like, this is some gay shit, dude. Wow, it's Grokug. Oh my god, help. Dude, imagine fucking playing this shit and like not fucking subs. Yeah, well, his shit's kind of boring. Cool. Oh, whatever. Okay, I think we're done. It is time. I don't do subs. I don't want to read too. Well, you know what, Killer Grooves? It's your right as an American to be illiterate. And yes, I am presuming you're American because you're illiterate. All right, have a good night. Bye-bye. Lunar next for sure, Copium.